He was the boss.
He was the boss of all bosses?
Yes, he was the boss of all bosses of anywhere in the world.
Tony?
He was the boss. Tony Fratto.
How come we don't know his name?
Tuna. We don't know his name because this is a guy that was he also worked for Al Capone directly under Frank Nitti. He was one of the shooters in the St. Valentine's Day Massacre and responsible for 1 billion murders, and the man never saw the inside of the jail.
That's why you don't know his name.
That's why you don't know anything about him. You only know about the guys you know about are the guys who were unsuccessful.
Right, like Tony Accardo, if he knew you were chasing 3-year-olds, he would laugh at you, right?
Oh, yeah, no, Tony Accardo would definitely laugh at you.
He would buy you a skirt. He would buy you a skirt.
How old were you? You mean, so Tony Accardo got paid off from, like, guys like your dad, the money trickled upwards, and then, like, Tony Accardo didn't have to pay off anybody. Well, I mean, whoever he did, but he was the guy.
No, he took care of, well, he paid people. I mean, he had people more on a political payroll where he took care of the people, like, who fixed, the things where they could get windows put in buildings or, stuff like that.
Yeah, but Tony, in other words, Tony was the boss of all bosses. In other words, everyone all over the country.
In the Midwest.
Oh, in the Midwest. So there was
our version. But the New York guys would listen to him, too.
Wow. And then, like, Tony Accardo, he never went to jail.
Never.
Wow.
Never saw the inside of a jail. See, like he sent my dad to Appalachia when they had the conference, but he didn't go.
Wow.
I mean, he was a real background, real down-to-earth guy. And he just stayed out of everybody's way.
Wonder what he was worth when he died.
A lot. As a matter of fact, there's a book called Super Mob about an attorney named Sidney Korshak, who Tony Accardo sent my dad and Charlie Joy out to Beverly Hills to install that guy out here, Jewish guy. And Korshak, because in Chicago, Jewish guys could be, they could be part of it.
Right, they were allowed.
So, yeah, and so just what that guy made alone. I mean, they loaned Conrad Hilton money to buy the Hilton Hotel. Tony Accardo did.
Wow. You know what? I saw Johnny having conversations just like this on British television the last time I was there.
All I know is Johnny.
Yeah, I was talking about this over there. Yeah, on AMC.
Yeah.
Now Johnny's busy with a 9-year-old and a 3-year-old, and Eric.
Right. His father would be embarrassed.
His father would throw him right out of the house.
Oh, yeah, my father. Are you kidding me?
Right. Was he hard on you, your dad? Was he mean to you?
No, my dad. I'm using my dad's method now. I mean, just if anybody has a complaint, buy him some.
Yeah.
That's bottom line.
That's how you take care of the family.
Yeah, Johnny brought home the space shuttle, the actual space shuttle.
The capsule.
Yeah.
Put it in Johnny's backyard for him to play with.
Yeah, he couldn't bring home a shuttle.
He brought the Everly Brothers over to sing for my sister for her birthday one year. Vic Damone came and sang for my sister for her birthday one year. He did anything we wanted. The Globetrotters.
The Globetrotters were at the house.
From Bonanza. It was wild out.
Your dad got the guys from Bonanza to show up at the house?
Every one of them.
Wow.
Every one of them.
Haas
was there, too. All of them. Every one of them.
What was the occasion? Was it a birthday, or you guys wanted to meet him?
No, they were in town, and my dad grew up with Abe Saperstein.
Right.
And my dad, Abe Saperstein, and there's a writer, I don't know if you know who he is, Howard, Studs Terkel.
Yeah, I know Studs Terkel.
All right, okay, well, whatever book you look at with Studs Terkel will always talk about my father in every book that he ever wrote. And
so,
always.
Bonanza was the big show of the time, so you said to your dad, hey, I want to meet the cast of Bonanza. So what did he do? How does he get him? How does he muscle him into that?
Well, no, here's what happened. He was raising money to put lights at the Little League Park. And he called Sidney Korshak, and Sidney Korshak arranged for the Bonanza guys to come and do the thing. And like I said on your show, Michael Landon didn't want to ride in the parade.
Right.
So my dad had to choke him a little bit.
Oh, God.
Get him to ride in the parade, but he did.
So did the cast of Bonanza come to your house?
They came to our house, sure.
And so when they show up, what do you do with them? I mean, do you eat dinner with you?
It's kind of interesting because they kind of, you talk to them and all that, but it was kind of interesting because, they're afraid of my dad. They're scared of him.
Right.
You know who would come to our house that was an interesting guy? Melvin Belli, the attorney Melvin Belli.
Uh-huh.
Would come, and he had a little kid named Caesar with him.
But how long would the cast of Bonanza stay at your house? Because I would think after 2 minutes it would be awkward. Like you're saying even Lauren Green was there?
Lauren Green, Little Joe, fucking all of them.
Adam, everybody.
Even Adam, that guy who was barely there.
Purnell Roberts.
Purnell Roberts was there?
Every one of them.
Every one of them.
All of them, yeah. And they were dressed like Bonanza.
Oh, my God, they were in the cowboy outfits?
They were in the cowboy outfits.
Hey, my little Johnny wants to see you in your outfits. Go change. So when they show up, are they there for 2 minutes, or are they there for like the...
No, they were there like all day. My mother was cooking, her sisters were cooking, and they fed them, And
so they had dinner and everything.
Oh, my God.
Watch TV.
Can you
that wasn't unusual for us. I mean, a lot of people, we had Dean Martin in our house. We had Sammy Davis, Sinatra, Jimmy Durante.
Sinatra and those guys all wanted to hang out with gangsters, right?
Yeah. My dad, what's the funny thing? My dad was not like a Sinatra fanatic, though.
Right.
Like, my dad didn't like Sinatra that much. He didn't like him as a person that much, I don't think.
Right. Because your dad probably was like, what's with this guy? Why does he want to hang out with gangsters so much?
Like, Dean Martin would come, but Dean Martin wasn't trying to be one of them.
Right.
But so my dad liked Dean Martin because he didn't try to put that on.
Right.
So Sinatra acted like a tough guy.
Yeah. The guy he loved was, that would be Jackie Gleason. And I kind of think Jackie Gleason might have been one of them.
Wow.
Like, he might have been connected guy somehow. Because he got treated the same way that they treated each other,
Right.
Like, they didn't make a jag-off out of him, you know what I mean?
It's unbelievable. I mean, I'm just picturing the cast of Bonanza coming over for the for the entire day.
Howard, did you ever see a movie called The Craze?
No.
But there are three brothers that were mafia guys in England during the 60s.
The Craze,
The Craze. Yeah, and they would come. As a matter of fact, I have a picture of my dad and Rocky Marciano and George Raft with the Cray brothers.
When I watch that movie Goodfellas and I see Henry Hill's life and like how they'd open up the Copa to him and anywhere he went they gave him such respect, and all that stuff. They were all afraid of him. And like, man, your house was crazy. Like, he'd get them to come right to the house.
Well, my dad didn't either. But see, my dad, you know what, Howard? I swear to God, my dad was so charming that, you get diabetes from the guy.
Right.
I'm not
that's
kidding.
How they operate.
My dad was more of a make everybody happy kind of guy.
Yeah, meanwhile, somewhere in the back of your mind, as much as you kind of looked up to your
Isn't
dad.
he nice? He could kill you.
Yeah, you must have been, like, really freaked out by his morality. You know what I mean?
His morality was always described to me as war. Like, in other words, if there's a war, you could send a person to war, and they might have to do the same things that we have to do here because we're in a war.
Right, it was a rationale.
Yeah, there was, and it seemed rational to me then and now.
But you didn't want to go into the business?
No, because I saw people going to jail.
Right.
And then I went to jail for a little while, and I don't like jail.
What were you doing in jail?
What did I do in jail?
No, I mean, how did you end up in jail?
I ended up in jail on a drug charge. I was 24 years old, and they sentenced me to 5 years.
Wow.
On a conspiracy to deliver a controlled substance. And it was cocaine, and then the judge, they couldn't make the charge stick. So then they dropped it to pure conspiracy, which is still 5-year mandatory prison. And then the judge, 11 days after I was in, he changed his mind and he let me out.
Wow.
And
was your dad still around when this happened?
No. Oh. No, my dad was. But when he let me out, that was the last thing he did, and he moved to Florida.
Wow. Oh, so did somebody
get... The pay was in.
So who the hell fixed that?
I don't know. some divine intervention that came and helped me out.
Right. So then you decided to lead a very straight life.
I decided that it would be much better to be straight, yeah.
Yeah. Good for you.
Than that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't force you to go in, huh?
No.
And meanwhile...
But, everybody wants to work, you know what I mean? So there's always, like if you got guys around, I could do nightclubs and things like that, and that's what they always wanted. So, every now and then I get kind of bamboozled into running some nightclub or doing something like that, or helping out, setting something up,
Right.
But I never really had to. I don't like, I have a problem with authority. And that's a real bad place to have probably. You can't really have authority issues when you work around these kind of people.
Right,
they don't like that.
It's Johnny. Where are we at with Eric now? Eric, what's going on? Tell us, are you going to be on the TV show In Plain Sight?
Yes, we got all the details worked out.
All right.
And the big issue was transportation, so how are you getting there?
By plane.
Oh,
you are going by plane. Did you notify the airlines about your oxygen tank?
Yes, and I will be calling my oxygen company in the morning to get everything started.
Johnny,
because there is no 30-day thing anymore. So
Johnny, did you have to? I see. Johnny, did you have to intervene at all? Did you get him on the phone with the executive producer of In Plain Sight?
I never got on the phone with him, but we emailed back and forth.
All right. And Eric, are you still afraid of werewolves? Johnny told you there are werewolves in New Mexico. Are you still feeling nervous about it?
I never said I was afraid of werewolves. That was what you guys put in my mouth.
No, but you said that you weren't sure.
You didn't want to be around them.
You said you weren't sure if there were werewolves.
Well,
it might have been the Wikipedia I said.
Right.
Because the Wikipedia I said that the werewolves are definitely dangerous. I don't know how that got there.
Eric, did you hear the movie trailer where you go to New Mexico to shoot and then you suddenly become a werewolf?
No, I'm not.
Here, I'll play it.
I heard it.
You heard it? Yeah, listen.
I heard it.
Eric, listen to this.
Coming soon, the horrifying new film, A Midget Werewolf in Albuquerque.
Cut! That's a wrap. Great job, Eric. You need a ride back to the hotel?
No, I'll just drive my power chair through the moonlit desert by myself. I'll be fine.
Okay, we'll see you on the set tomorrow, Eric.
Oh, what a beautiful evening. Who's there? Is that you, Kelly Clarkson? Stop biting me! He just bit my 5-inch cock!
Witness the horrifying transformation.
Well, it's time to jerk off. I'll just pull out my 5-inch cock. Oh, look at that beautiful full moon out my window.
A Midget Werewolf in Albuquerque, coming soon.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of good. What do you think, Eric?
I love it.
I think it's stupid, and I think Sal and Richard need to get lives.
Right. Well, anyway, so you're not afraid of werewolves. You are going to New Mexico to shoot In Plain Sight. When will you be shooting?
We won't know that until after Christmas.
I see.
Yeah, that's kind of still not completely decided yet.
I know in acting they call the script sides. Have they sent you your sides?
No.
I see. And, well, this is exciting. I think all the fans will want to watch you on the show.
Right.
Right.
And it was only a couple of small things that I wanted to check with Mr. Strauss about, like, do they want me clean-shaved for this part or full beard, a little bit of facial hair or whatever?
Can you grow a beard?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought you had a problem with facial hair.
No, it grows. I mean, not perfectly, but it...
Well, from what I understand, the part that you're being offered is you play a landlord of some kind?
Right.
Yeah, I would think a landlord would have a little bit of facial hair.
Right.
What do you think, Johnny? Yeah, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
I think he would have a lot of facial hair. You just got to start growing now.
I'd like to see Eric with a beard for this role.
Well, he would have to start growing it now if he,
Right.
because if they decide on beard, he's got to have some
Eric,
growth.
why don't you grow? Here's an idea. Grow the beard now, and if you get on set and they say, look, no beard, you can shave it.
That's it.
I'll take
There you
my
go.
shaver with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, did they send you the instructions I sent to John?
I'll tell you one thing, Johnny. Every landlord I've ever had a beard.
Mine too.
Yeah.
And the other small details were, what was the weather like, so I knew what to pack to wear down there.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
You just look on Google at Albuquerque, Eric, and not bother John with that.
Yeah, but maybe that's wrong because they also said they have werewolves in Albuquerque, so you can't trust that. That's internet.
Well, I can tell you this. The last I looked on there, and I looked about the weather, Eric, it said it was going to be 40 below, so dress warm.
What I like about what Eric's thinking is that, and this is why Eric is such a terrific actor. Here's a guy who's already thinking in character, and he's thinking about, would my character have a beard or not? I like that.
Yeah.
This is the kind of commitment. That I like to see, Eric. Yeah, I didn't even consider that.
I see that once he gets through the negotiations, he's committed.
I got to say, for all the hassle everyone went through, here's a guy sitting home saying, I wonder if the landlord would have a beard. I like that.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, really, I'm being serious.
But what about the power chair? I told him about the power chair, the one thing that wasn't addressed.
Oh.
Yeah, the other thing is being this is a traveling thing. I won't be able to have my power chair, so I didn't know if they were going to get another one for me to use on set or use my chair, my other manual wheelchair, and have somebody push me, or what the...
You said the only one who can push you is Jan.
Right.
Oh, so then Jan would have to be on the show, too. Well,
in the scene, he'd have to be pushed by Jan?
Yeah. Well, unless he has a power chair, then he... But what if they lock Eric down and just have him kind of stationary like they did on Fringe?
Oh, they could probably do that.
That could be... Yeah.
Yeah.
Have everybody come to Eric.
He's like a teensy De Niro. I mean, really, the way he's thinking with the chair and the beard, I like it. I got to say, his eye is pretty good. Right?
Like me sitting at a desk or something like that.
Well, I was thinking,
Howard,
on Fringe, you sat on a like a subway bench, and then they had you sitting on the tracks of the subway. So I'm thinking maybe they could just position you like the way... but Jerry Mahoney would always be positioned with Paul Winchell. They'd always have him in a scene. They wouldn't have to move him around so much. Like, maybe you don't have to be wheeled.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how I'd like to see this go down.
Hey, Howard, did you get the instructions to take care of Eric?
I think it would be great if in this scene Eric was sitting on a shelf. like a Pee Wee Pacino. Or they strap him to a German Shepherd and he just rides him around like a horse. Like a Western.
I'm watching that show if that happens. I'm definitely watching.
If they strap him to a German Shepherd and put a saddle on a German Shepherd, I would so watch that.
Put him on a people mover,
Like, how great would that be? Like, Eric's one of these landlords that, like, is a tyrant. And, like, he's got his beard. And suddenly, like, he comes strapped to a German Shepherd, a killer German Shepherd. And he's like, he's angry. That's a show.
I'm agreeing.
I wish I could write these shows. They don't let me.
You could write a show for Eric, but Eric won't be in it.
Right. He wouldn't like it.
Howard, did you see the instructions to take care of Eric? Did you get that email?
I'm pushing that dark thing.
What are the instructions?
I sent it to Will. Will said, or Gary should have it.
What is it, a whole list?
It's just a few things. It's only 4 things.
Eric, you would never ride a German Shepherd, would you?
No, I would not ride.
Wouldn't it be great? And then the dog rapes one of the tenants.
Yes, I like dogs, but I'm not going to ride on one like a horse.
How great would that be, though, for your character to be an eccentric? You got the
and it'd be a standout. You'd be probably the first guy riding a dog.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that on a show.
No, you haven't. That would be Howard's invention, and then you don't have never been done.
And then you don't have to be in a wheelchair.
I think that's a better shot at becoming a recurring role, something like that.
Yeah, the guy riding on the dog.
Oh, I think I think that would be
all the time. Wouldn't you want to see that character again?
I think Eric would get a spinoff. Like, in other words, by day he's a landlord that rides a German Shepherd, but at night he's a superhero.
Yeah, right. You wear the mask and all that. Like, call the dog and they come and get him.
I could build a whole show around that. I'd write that show. If Eric agreed to it, I would write it.
Eric agreed to it now, so he'll write it.
And then there'd be fighting werewolves. Don't forget it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea, yeah.
And the dog's name could be Kelly, for Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, like the werewolf killer, Eric the werewolf killer.
Maybe you wouldn't ride a dog, but hey, would you ride a Shetland pony if In Plain Sight writes it in? Like, in other words, you're a landlord, but the way you get around is on a pony.
I don't know if that would work.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean,
they could super glue you to that pony. You'll be fine.
You're not coming off if they super glue you.
No, but seriously, in other words, Eric's issue is, okay, he's a handicapped guy.
And it's hard to move around.
And it's hard to move around. He's in a wheelchair. So, like, then it becomes like, do they have to rent a power chair? Do they need a guy pushing him? And so it becomes very liberating as an actor when in Fringe they stuck him on a bench. But I'm saying, if he was on a Shetland pony because he was eccentric, all right, so he's a guy with handicaps, just like in real life. But his eccentricity is he insists on riding around on this pony. Like a.
I like it.
Yeah, right. And like when he knocks on the door to collect rent,
he's on his pony.
He's on a pony, and everyone's like, "Wow, this guy's insane."
You're happy to see the landlord.
Well, if this pony could ride it right into people's houses.
Yeah, and then the pony kicks the door down when you don't pay your rent.
Yeah, like a big back kick.
Yeah, he has a big 6-shooter on his hip, wears a big cowboy hat. He's eccentric.
I see him in a kerchief and a cowboy hat.
Open the door. I'm here for the rent.
Yeah, this is a good one. Well, he's got
a landlord.
He's got a Western accent. You know that, right, Howard?
No, I didn't know that.
He does it. Eric, do your Western accent. Do it. Oh, brother. Just do it. You made me stay up till 3 in the morning. Do the accent. Well, listen to this, you guys. You won't believe this.
Go ahead.
Hi, y'all. Happy holidays.
I would do that.
Where's Eric?
Can I say something? Why can't the landlord do that accent? Seriously.
The landlord should do that accent.
Hey, y'all. What's happening here? I need my rent money right now.
But Eric, the landlord's mad because that guy's a hoarder. So what would you say then to the mad landlord who's a hoarder? What would you say to him in that accent?
Why does your place have to be so messy?
So messy.
So messy.
Wild Bill Midget. Eric, you're pretty good. I love the thought going into the beard. I think you should. I mean, that's my idea, that you ride a horse in this thing, like a Shetland pony or a German Shepherd. And if not, then just discuss with the executive producer whether or not you're going to be in a power chair. But I think the chair is limiting.
Yeah, the pony. I think the pony, Eric. I think you got something with the pony.
A Shetland pony, so you don't get thrown or anything. Those are very tame.
I think that if he has to be wheeled around, he should be in a shopping cart.
Oh, like an eccentric kind of shop. Like he doesn't have enough money for a wheelchair.
Right, he's not in a wheelchair, he's in a shopping cart.
Robin brings up a good point. It's a little tame, but I can go for that.
Being in a shopping cart?
Yeah.
Or a baby carriage.
Baby carriage.
Baby carriage would be good.
Or a pig. He could ride a hog, like a big giant pig.
Well, if he's not riding anything, he could be on I like the baby carriage.
One criticism I have of In Plain Sight, and I love Mary and I love the show, but, you know, they need some eccentric characters on there, like a guy who rides a pig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This do.
All of a sudden it becomes very edgy.
This would do it.
Like, hey, did you see In Plain Sight?
Yeah, would you mind a pig? A pig is pretty low to the ground. You know, a Shetland pony might be scary.
Would you ride a pig?
No.
No?
Howard, there was one issue that did come up that Eric knows about, but I don't think he would address it, and that's this. When John Strauss was doing the research on Fringe to find out how much Eric actually made, there was a discrepancy of that Jan got $60 as a stipend, and Eric got 75. And Jan did not know Eric got 75. He thought he got 62.
Oh.
So I'm a little concerned that Eric might have, he might have not been chopping that up with Jan right.
Did you guys address the whole Jan thing and what he's going to get paid?
Yeah,
No, we didn't.
Why not?
Jan, yeah, well, he's going to get some moving money and all that. Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. No, that was done. They were very kind, and the money went up. They were very, very generous with the money.
Meaning they gave him more than $3,000?
Yes, they did.
Wow.
Look at you, Eric.
Eric. That's impressive.
Yeah. Very impressive.
What'd you finally end up getting?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want, like, the crazy, hateful negativity, but I can't, like, it can't be all beautiful either. Like,
right.
People have to be...
Why can't you just get rid of it?
Get rid of the website altogether?
Yeah, like, just close it down like you did, like Eric and I were talking about.
Keep it closed forever? I could just go to Facebook, I guess, and
chat. But I mean, like, why even try? Like, why, like, you've done it now. Just get rid of it.
Howard, they're going crazy.
Well, so what? You know who's going crazy?
They're calling me, they're
all my haters.
Me, they're emailing me. Everybody's like, what are you doing?
All my out there are doing that. Let them twist on the wind.
There's actually much worse people out there. Like, we've gotten rid of a ton of, like, the craziest of the people.
I was so happy.
And those guys have, like, another website where they, like, just talk about how bad it is that I don't let them talk freely.
Right.
They're the people that think I'm too controlling. You know?
Please,
then,
you're not controlling enough.
Like you that think that I'm not controlling enough, so I'm always like in that middle.
Those people are my little monsters, like Lady Gaga.
But no, they're real monsters.
Yeah, but they're monsters. Like, it's not affectionate. I go, oh, those are my little monsters.
Well, you know, like when you guys get into a fight and you're arguing with one another, well, on the site, everybody takes a side, and then they continue that fight. Well, that just goes on, and everything lives forever.
I know there's fights, and then anytime my wife does anything for charity, they pick her apart, say she's ugly, and drives me crazy. They go, she's ugly. I mean, none of those guys have the girl that's halfway as good looking as her.
Half of them think that this is like a great joke. Right. And the other half of them, I don't know why they're doing it when they pick on Beth. But yeah.
And I even said to Beth, I go, you're one of the hottest chicks I ever met. And I've met a lot of chicks. She goes, yeah, but your fans are so mean. I go, I know it's embarrassing to me that my fans are so, like, they're my, like, Mariah Carey's fans don't sit there and goof on their candidate. Yeah, I mean, leave that to other people, my fans. I mean, it's hardly.
Your fans are horrible.
It's false advertising. It's not this.
I called them wolves one time.
Yeah, my little wolves.
Yes, and that is more accurate for your guys.
Yeah, well, keep it closed. Come on, man. What do you need that for?
I can keep it closed. There'll be just another site that sort of takes my spot.
So let him do it. Let him do it. Be done with it.
Okay.
What do you need it for?
I guess I will stop working on what I've been doing for the past day.
Well, do whatever you want to do, I guess.
I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but Eric and I are happy for one, and I suspect Johnny Fratto's happy.
Well, Eric's happiness is number one on my priority list.
All right. Thank you, Mutt.
All right. You have a good one.
There he is. Mutt says he's not closing it. He's working on something new.
Revamping.
He's revamping. Get a new logo. That one looks like Jackie Martling lettering.
I've fallen in love with that logo, but I will find a new one.
All right. Thank you, Mutt. That's Mutt, who he's at a crossroads, it seems.
Well, all you got to do is just change, like, the stern, you know, the S could stand for, like, stupid fan network or something.
Yeah, because I feel like an idiot when I read it. I tell you, it's crushing. I haven't read it in years. It's crushing.
Right.
I mean, it's just overwhelming. If I read that every day, I would just jump out a window.
Well, that's that cyberbullying that everybody talks about.
You know, I was bullied my entire life, and then I became cool on the radio, and now I'm being bullied again. I can't get away from this.
It's bad. It's bad. Stupid fan rant network would be good. You know what I mean? That way, it's not really
not tied to you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I was listening. I was in my car yesterday, and I'm listening to the show played back, and I'm listening to the part where we're interviewing Johnny. And it's so fascinating to me that Nick, he had a father who was the head of the mob. And just listening to the stories and stuff, I get such a kick out of that. Like, it's crazy. And then
my father was a fool. Howard, if you go on YouTube You know what's kind of funny? What I always thought was funny is when you and Artie would do impressions of my voice, because you did an impression of my voice and then you would do Kennedy's voice. Well, if you go on YouTube right now, you can see my father. You can actually see him going before Robert Kennedy, being questioned by Robert Kennedy.
Really?
And it's both voices. Well, you can also see my father.
It's like, listen here, Mr. Fratto, I want to ask you a quick question. Yeah, what is that there question? I don't understand what you're saying.
Here's what my dad said. He said, I respectfully decline to answer the question, and under the Constitution of the Fifth Amendment, I reserve my right to...
But I was thinking about it. You never... How much time did you actually spend in jail?
No. I was only in jail 11 days. I was supposed to be there for 5 years. It was a shock sentence. I didn't know I was going to get. I had no idea that judge was going to do that.
I thought it was unbelievable. After 11 days, the judge let Johnny out of jail and then disappeared in Florida.
Yeah.
He retired. It was the last thing he did before he retired.
Yeah. Huh? Guess somebody maybe spoke to him or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, God, something. Who knows? That's. But I believed in God back then. I'll tell you that.
Yep. Hey, Eric, Johnny, I got to go, man. But thanks, guys.
Okay,
all right, later.
Eric has another thing.
There he goes. What do you want now?
One of the last things that I wanted to say was someone posted on my Facebook, you ruined my life for, the fact that SFN's closed. I wrote back, wah, SFN is gone.
See how bad Eric can be. Now you're turning into one of these people.
0.0 chance that I give a shit. What's that say about your life if your life is ruined now that SFN is closed?
Well, Eric, I'm glad you got that in, Eric. All right, thank you.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Okay. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Eric. All right.
Talk to you after the holidays.
Right. Later.
Oh, that's it for this year?
I think so. I think that's the end. I think we're done with Eric for this year.
Well, when we get back, it'll be the build-up to Eric's appearance, his acting gig.
Yeah. Howard TV has video of Johnny Fratto's dad testifying.
Oh, wow.
Let me see that. Well, we can't hear it.
Well, they got something else on the...
Fred can't pull it up.
Yeah.
You sure you're doing it right, Fred?
Absolutely. Yeah, they got something else plugged in. You guys got to readjust your audio.
All right. Okay, guys. Never mind. Thank you. Thanks for the help. So, it's funny. Johnny's dad looked like Vince Lombardi.
Yeah, he looked like everybody else.
No.
How could he be a crook?
You're not kidding.
I mean, I don't want, the crazy, hateful negativity, but I can't, it can't be all beautiful either.
Right.
People have to be...
Why can't you just get rid of it?
Get rid of the website altogether?
Yeah, just close it down like you did, like Eric and I were talking about.
Keep it closed forever? I could just go to Facebook, I guess, and chat
why even chat? Why, you've done it now. Just get rid of it.
Howard, they're going crazy.
Well, so what? You know who's going crazy?
They're
all my haters.
Me, they're emailing me. Everybody's like, what are you doing?
All my out there are doing that. Look them. Let them twist on the...
Actually, much worse people out there. We've gotten rid of a ton of, the craziest of the people.
I was so happy.
And those guys have, another website where they, just talk about how bad it is that I don't let them talk freely.
Right.
They're the people that think I'm too controlling.
Please, you're not controlling enough.
Like you that think that I'm not controlling enough, so I'm always in that middle.
Those people are my little monsters, like Lady Gaga.
But they're real monsters.
Yeah, but they're monsters. It's not affectionate. I go, oh, those are my little monsters.
Well, when you guys get into a fight and you're arguing with one another, on the site, everybody takes a side, and then they continue that fight. Well, that just goes on, and everything lives forever.
I know there's fights, and then anytime my wife does anything for charity, they pick her apart, say she's ugly, and drives me crazy. They go, she's ugly. I mean, none of those guys have a girl that's halfway as good looking as her.
Half of them think that this is a great joke. Right. And the other half of them, I don't know why they're doing it when they pick on Beth. But yeah.
I'm to Beth, I go, you're one of the hottest chicks I ever met. And I've met a lot of chicks. Yeah, but your fans are so mean. I go, I know it's embarrassing to me that my fans are so, like, they're my, like, Mariah Carey's fans don't sit there and goof on Nick Cannon. Yeah, I mean, leave that to other people, my fans. I mean, it's hardly.
Your fans are horrible.
It's false advertising. It's not
this. I called them wolves one time.
Yeah, my little wolves.
Yes, and that is more accurate for your guys.
Yeah, well, keep it closed. Come on, man. What do you need that for?
I could keep it closed. There'll be just another site that sort of takes my spot.
So let him do it. Let him do it. Be done with it.
Okay.
What do you need it for?
I guess I will stop working on what I've been doing for the past day.
Well, do whatever you want to do, I guess.
I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but Eric and I are happy for one, and I suspect Johnny Fratto's happy.
Well, Eric's happiness is number one on my priority list.
All right. Thank you, Mutt.
All right, you have a good one.
There he is. Mutt says he's not closing it. He's working on something new.
Revamping.
He's revamping. Get a new logo. That one looks like Jackie Martling lettering.
I've fallen in love with that logo, but I will find a new one.
All right. Thank you, Mutt. That's Mutt, who he's at a crossroads, it seems.
Well, all you got to do is just change, like, the stern, the S. The S could stand for, like, stupid fan network or something.
Yeah, because I feel like an idiot when I read it. I tell you, it's crushing. I haven't read it in years. It's crushing.
Right.
I mean, it's just overwhelming. If I read that every day, I would just jump out a window.
Well, that's that cyberbullying that everybody talks about.
You know, I was bullied my entire life, and then I became cool on the radio, and now I'm being bullied again. I can't get away from this.
It's bad. It's bad. Stupid fan network would be good. You know what I mean? That way, it's not really
not tied to you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I was listening. I was in my car yesterday, and I'm listening to the show played back, and I'm listening to the part where we're interviewing Johnny. And it's so fascinating to me that Nick, he had a father who was the head of the mob. And just listening to the stories and stuff, I get such a kick out of that. Like, it's crazy. And then
my father was a fool. Howard, if you go on YouTube, you know what's kind of funny? What I always thought was funny is when you and Artie would do impressions of my voice, because you did an impression of my voice, and then you would do Kennedy's voice. Well, if you go on YouTube right now, you can see my father. You can actually see him going before Robert Kennedy, being questioned by Robert Kennedy.
Really?
And it's both voices. Well, you can also see my father.
It's like, listen here, Mr. Fratto, I want to ask you a quick question. Yeah, what is that there question? I don't understand what you're saying.
Here's what my dad said. He said, I respectfully decline to answer the question, and under the Constitution of the Fifth Amendment, I reserve my right to.
But I was thinking about it. You never. How much time did you actually spend in jail?
No. I was only in jail 11 days. I was supposed to be there for 5 years. It was a shock sentence. I didn't know I was going to get. I had no idea that judge was going to do that.
I thought it was unbelievable. After 11 days, the judge let Johnny out of jail and then disappeared in Florida.
Yeah. He retired. It was the last thing he did before he retired.
Yeah. Well, I guess somebody maybe spoke to him or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, God, something. Who knows? That's. But I believed in God back then. I'll tell you that.
Yep. Hey, Eric, Johnny, I got to go, man. But thanks, guys.
Okay.
All right, later.
Eric has another thing.
There he goes. What do you want now?
One of the last things that I wanted to say was someone posted on my Facebook, you ruined my life for, the fact that SFN's closed. I wrote back, wah, SFN is gone.
See how bad Eric can be. Now you're turning into one of these people.
0.0 chance that I give a shit. What's that say about your life if your life is ruined now that SFN is closed?
Well, Eric, I'm glad you got that in, Eric. All right, thank you.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Okay. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Eric. All right.
Talk to you after the holidays.
Right. Later.
Oh, that's it for this year?
I think so. I think that's the end. I think we're done with Eric for this year.
Well, when we get back, it'll be the build-up to Eric's appearance, his acting gig.
Yeah. Howard TV has video of Johnny Fratto's dad testifying.
Oh, wow.
Let me see that. Well, we can't hear it.
Well, they got something else on the...
Fred can't pull it up.
Yeah.
You sure you're doing it right, Fred?
Absolutely. Yeah, they got something else plugged in. You guys got to readjust your audio.
All right. Okay, guys. Never mind. Thank you. Thanks for the help. So, funny. Johnny's dad looked like Vince Lombardi.
Yeah, he looked like everybody else.
No.
How could he be a crook?
You're not kidding. So you want to give Eric the Midget 3 seconds?
Okay.
Because Riley's doing next.
All right.
And we got to take a break. Eric, I don't have time for a long phone call. I'm just saying that up front.
Oh, great.
Well, I mean, look.
Why do you need a long phone call? What's the deal?
Well, I was calling to first give an update on the In Plain Sight.
All right. Are you doing In Plain Sight? Is it all set to go?
Yes.
Good.
There is.
All right. That's a good update. All right. And what else?
Oh, I wanted to give the dates.
Okay, go ahead.
The dates of what? Your shooting dates?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
What do we care?
I care. What is your shooting date?
They gave me tentative shooting dates for the 24th and 25th.
That's perfect.
Of this month?
Yes.
Okay.
Avoids the doctor appointment.
Yeah, and you're able to go to the doctor?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Good.
Well, look at this. Huh? Even Eric's got to do this. So you're going to act on the 24th and 25th. You're going to go to your doctor beforehand.
Right.
You're going to fly out to the shoot in New Mexico?
Yes.
Yes. And you've got your oxygen tank and everything all set?
I'm going to call this week to get that set up.
Well, there you go.
You know, Eric, wasn't Eric sure that you wouldn't be a judge on American Idol? Or America's Got Talent?
Yeah, he was, but he was wrong again.
All right.
Yes, and I was calling to congratulate you on that.
Thank you.
And also, the other thing is, during the holiday break, I came up with a storyline for a TV show that would include you and I working together.
Ooh.
Oh. In other words, you came up with a project where you and I could be in it together.
Right.
Would you sit on my lap on America's Got Talent for one episode?
No, I am a 37, almost 37-year-old adult male. I'm not going to...
What's the big deal? No one's going to think we're gay. But you're a cute 37-year-old. Imagine you tune in America's Got Talent. They're
And
like,
get somebody on your lap.
and Nick Cannon goes, here's our judges. And then there's like this, Eric the actor is on my lap. And
Now, the judges on America's Got Talent, they don't walk out like the judges on
I don't know.
Other shows. I don't know. You're not just sitting there, because you'd have to carry Eric.
I just think America would love it and be like, hey, who is that, Schmeagol from Lord of the Rings? No, it's Eric. All right, I just wanted to know if you would be willing to do it. You said no, and I accepted.
Right.
By the way, on America's Got Talent, I wouldn't even do that. Although, if Eric was on my lap, he could hit that button for me.
Yeah,
when
he's
people
your
suck.
buzzer hitter.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what show I thought of having the two of us be on?
What show?
Persons of Interest.
All right. Hey, Eric, I got to go because Riley's here and also his wife.
Yeah, we're meeting Riley's wife.
Who I understand is quite beautiful. I think we met her before.
I think we've seen her before.
Yeah. Like a lot of people think Riley can't score with hot chicks.
Oh, no. He's in touch with aliens.
Yeah. Chicks dig aliens. Hey, if I was a hot chick, I'd want to be hooked up with a guy who sees aliens.
Yeah, a guy who has an intergalactic connection.
Hey, Eric, if I bring back, I actually am thinking of acquiring the rights to Ironside. You remember that show?
No.
Raymond Burr. He played a guy in a wheelchair. Because I'm trying to think how I could get a wheelchair into it. Would you be willing to play Ironside?
He was a detective.
Sure, I guess that would be a good one.
See, I'm thinking we could shoot it for Howard TV if I get the rights. It's the same script, except
But
instead
Eric
of
is the guy.
Eric becomes Ironside, the wheelchair detective.
Right.
I'd watch that. Wouldn't you?
I'd have to watch at least one episode.
Just to check it out.
Yeah.
Right.
I might get hooked.
It's like me on America's Got Talent. You got to watch at least one episode to see what the hell I do.
I know. I mean, everybody's going to be waiting for the first time you judge something.
Right.
They're just going to be sitting there waiting to hear what you have to say.
I might just hit the buzzer on the first person just to get it out of the way. But
now, speaking of watching at least one episode, I watched at least one episode of a show that probably is going to fail. The new show on ABC called Work It.
Yeah, I taped that. I haven't looked at it yet. It's about two guys who dress up as women to get jobs.
I don't want to see guys dressing up as women. I see enough of that on the street.
Yeah, apparently Glad's really upset about the show.
Of course they are. Because it's like, hey,
When is that?
They said it's going to hurt transgender people.
Transgender people can't be hurt any more than they are. I mean, they've got this the stick. I mean, let's be honest. All right, Eric, I got to run because I got Riley here. I don't want to be rude to him.
All right, I'll give you more details about my person of interest idea.
Why don't you write it down? Have you got a treatment?
No, that's okay. Just tell me about it.
Come on, write it down.
And I'll send you some kind of information on this Ironside thing.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Didn't Tom Hanks do a thing where he dressed up as a woman?
Yeah, they was bosom buddies.
Bosom buddies they had. Why is he, isn't that an old idea?
It's a very old idea.
Yeah. Let me see how much I can explain, Gary. You jump in where you need to. The latest is we heard from the was this one of the executive?
That's the guy.
The executive producer of In Plain Sight, the Mary McCormick vehicle.
Yeah.
You know, if you're following along, Eric has gotten a job with them, and we basically got it for him. And everything's going along smoothly. We get a letter this morning that the producer is pulling his hair out again.
Oh, no. I thought everything was set.
What did it say in the letter, Gary?
Eric needs to reschedule the dates. He's having trouble getting his oxygen, and he's only got 2 dates available, which happen to be the last 2 days of their shooting, which I can read between the lines. A producer, when you're dealing with a question mark like Eric, the last thing you want to do is go down to the last 2 days because you don't know what's going to happen.
If I was that producer, I would bail on the Eric the Midget concept.
We've been telling him to bail all along.
Unless on those 2 days he's got a complete backup plan.
I would bail. I mean, you could just see this is a very, very difficult...
What does he mean? He's they booked him, he had his dates.
He seemed very happy and satisfied with everything.
It wasn't explained in the email, just that he goes, Gary, I want you to see what I got from one of my showrunners.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I said is what it said.
It said that Eric contacted them. He's not available on the dates he said he was going to be available.
He's only available because of his this oxygen supply delivery.
God. Oh, my God.
Now, first of all, oxygen, it's free.
It can't be that constant.
But everybody's got it. It's not like a hard thing to get a hold of.
I'm going to guess that Eric's going to tell you that because of whatever assistance he's on, he has to go through a certain company and has to be paid a certain way.
Oh, my God. And then you got insulted because Eric sent you a letter.
I'm done with him, and I'm not around at all.
Really?
I'm really done with this little shit.
But by the way, just to finish this, Eric's had 3 months to get oxygen.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And I really mean this, Robin. Are you looking at no good deed goes unpunished with this guy. He really is a miserable little... So I get an email from the owner of the Viper Club in L.A. saying, hey, when Eric comes to L.A. to shoot his show, I'd love to hire him for a gig.
Okay.
So my job is I forward it to Eric.
Right.
He sends me back the nastiest note that says, I always knew you didn't listen. Howard said you were a moron. Now it's apparent. Everybody knows I'm shooting in New Mexico. If you kept your eyes open, you would know. Go back to playing solitaire and fall asleep in your chair. I'm like, first of all, I don't know for his driving. Maybe he wants to drive through L.A. and do the gig. Maybe next time he's in L.A. So you know what?
You just forwarded him the letter.
Right. It's none of your business what else he's doing.
And so with his thinking, right, when the guy from In Plain Sight called me, I should have said, Eric lives in Sacramento. He can't make that trip. And then just thrown it away.
Right. Everyone knows I'm in Sacramento.
That's right.
His handicap is that he's a little prick.
So you're not talking to him anymore?
If he's on the air right now, I'll talk to him. But anybody who sends me,
he's not on.
Anybody who sends me anything for him, I will decide what to do with it.
Right.
Which means I'll throw it in the garbage.
Right.
Hope he never gets another gig. I mean, I was being nice.
Yeah.
He's funny. He never ceases to be funny.
Angry about it.
Angry.
He finally got an acting job on a major show. And now he's going to get up because he can't get his oxygen tank, which he's had 3 months to get.
Yeah, the whole time we've been talking, he could have been ordering oxygen.
I know he has a tough life, but he really is a professional victim.
Right.
It's always, it's not my fault that I can't do this and I can't do that, I can't do this.
And everybody should understand all of my problems.
He really is a can't do kind of guy.
Right. I can't do.
Eric the loudmouth midget.
We got to get him on the air. You don't have a number on him, do you?
I think we do. Let me see.
Let's ask him what's going on. Come on, I'm curious. Real quick, Rob, and then we'll get right to it.
Okay.
I mean, you're curious, right?
I love Eric's saga.
Yeah.
Eric the obnoxious midget.
What does he need an oxygen tank for anyway? What is he, part fish?
I think it's a just-in-case kind of thing, because he's going on a plane or something.
And he couldn't get that together for 3 months.
Well, you know what? He went back and forth about how long it takes to get it, and then Johnny was saying it didn't take that long. But Johnny also said there were werewolves.
In New Mexico.
In New Mexico.
If Gary can get him on fast. You want to take a break? Yeah, I'll do a live commercial.
Yeah, do a live one.
While I'm waiting for Eric. Might as well knock something out while we're doing it. It's the new year, time to make resolutions that will help improve your life, your business, the whole deal. There's an easy way you can start saving time and money in a matter of minutes. Use Stamps.com. With Stamps.com, you can buy and print official U.S. postage using your own computer and printer. You'll never waste time going to the post office again or waste money leasing a postage meter. It's so easy to get started. You can print postage for any letter or package the instant you need it, and the mailman will pick it up. Right now, they have a special offer, if you use offer code 100, of course. A no-risk trial plus a $110 bonus offer, including a digital scale, and $55 in free postage. Don't wait. Go to Stamps.com before you do anything else. Click on the radio microphone at the top of the homepage and type in 100. That's Stamps.com, enter 100. Any word from Eric? Yeah. You got a couple of commercials?
Yeah, let's do one.
All right, do it. What happened? No Eric?
Just a voicemail. But he may call back before. You know how he is. He'll call back when it's most inconvenient.
Right. Yeah, he'll call back, and I'll be in the middle of something else.
Yeah, we'll be signing off. He'll want to do another half hour.
And then he'll be mad, by the way, that we called him.
Right.
He called us back, and you ignored him.
Yeah, not understanding. So you know what? If he calls back, just say forget it.
No.
Really? You want to talk to him?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. If he calls back, what?
We have him.
Oh, you have him? Okay.
Put him up now.
This will be good. Let's first ask him about the oxygen tank, and then you can talk about your letter. I'm so excited.
You know, it's so funny because I read the email to Mary and I said, it's my day off. Why am I so mad? But I was so mad. I wanted to fly out there and kill him.
Eric, the pathetic, chicken shit, lame ass, loudmouth, defensive, stupid, annoying, screwed up, retarded, gay jackass.
Where is he? I don't see him.
19.
19? Okay. Hey, Eric.
Good morning.
Morning. Hey, Eric, I'm curious because there's a couple of things going on. We got a letter from the guy from In Plain Sight.
Yes.
And, like, they're pulling their hair out of their head. Like, you committed to dates and everything, and they got it all together for you. And then you just recently sent them a letter saying you can't get your oxygen tank together after 3 months. And that you're now changing all the dates.
And you're, like, pushing them right to the wall because that your availability is the end of their schedule.
Is that true?
I didn't send them any letter. That's not true.
Oh.
Did you send him an email?
No.
How did they get informed of this?
The only email I sent yesterday at all to anyone involved with this show was a reply to John Strauss asking me if the date of my doctor appointment had changed. I said, no, it has not. It's still the 19th.
So
why do they think you can't make the dates?
I don't know.
Isn't there something about your oxygen tank not being available?
There's a little bit of a hiccup on that, but trying to work it out.
Oh. Wait, I'll read you this email from the guy. Tell me if I've got this wrong, because...
Did you talk to someone there?
I've talked to several people, not through email.
All right. Well, not email, but you've gotten in touch with people.
You're giving them scheduling problems.
Well, between Johnny and I, we're trying to work that out.
See, in other words, he committed to dates, and all I know is they're under the impression that he's not holding to those dates.
Right. Well, but the thing is, you said you wrote them, and he says, I didn't write them. Like, he doesn't cause them any problem. Yeah. He's just stuck on, I didn't write it.
Right. Have you told him in some way, smoke signals or something, that you have to change the dates?
No.
Let me read you this letter we got from them. Here, Eric, listen to me. Help. This is from John Strauss.
Can I just say before you read it, John Strauss, when he was on the show, before we went on vacation, was very specific that he needed ironclad dates by January 1st.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Help. He, meaning Eric, he has called twice today, pushing back his start date due to complications with getting an oxygen concentrator. He now says he's only available to us on our last 2 days of shooting.
So you didn't say that, Eric?
No.
Oh.
By the way, dates changing, that was on their end.
Yeah.
Last week.
Gary, you're not buying it?
No.
Why?
Because they run a business and he's Eric.
Right.
Gary, you hardly pay attention. Shut up, 8-base, and play solitaire.
Now, by the way, speaking of that, let's get on that. You sent Gary the nastiest note, and I think you made a mistake with that. You know, Gary just gets mail for you, and he forwards it to you. You write him a scathing letter back saying, Gary, you're not paying attention. Everyone knows that I'm taping in New Mexico and not Los Angeles. Gary doesn't give a shit. You know what Gary told me he's going to do from now on? He's going to take all those emails for you and throw them in the garbage.
Eric, with your logic, when In Plain Sight called, I should have said, well, Eric lives in Sacramento. He can't be in New Mexico. I'll make decisions for you. I don't know whether you're driving through Los Angeles, or I don't know whether you'd want to double on back and go to Los Angeles to make some extra money. I don't decide your social calendar.
Gary's had it with you.
I really have.
He said that's the last time he even sends you anything that comes through.
Why would I help you? In other words, I have to now think for you? I said your handicap is that you're a prick.
Your handicap is you're a jackass. Shut up.
Ouch.
And listen to me. Let me reply. I have an agent, just like Howard. I'm not the one that handles it, Sherry. Email it to Johnny, not to me.
But wait a second, but Eric, that's not even what you said.
Not appropriate.
Even if that's a retarded logic too, but your logic wasn't like, hey, I don't handle this. Your logic was, you're a jackass who doesn't pay attention. You know I'm not going to be in L.A. that day.
And Gary doesn't work for you, Eric. He doesn't have to send your email to your agent. He sends it to you.
You get it and you send it to your agent.
Right.
Like you can't hit a button.
Well, maybe you can.
Even Johnny was like, why the f*** is he emailing that to you?
Do you not realize that Johnny tells you what you want to hear? That Johnny thinks you're as big a joke as anybody?
No, he doesn't get that. Why'd you have to tell him? That's like telling a little kid there's no Santa Claus.
Johnny agrees with you because it's better than arguing with you.
Johnny thinks it's funny.
When you complain about me to Johnny, he goes, yeah, that Gary's an because it's funny and he doesn't want to deal with fighting with you.
A lot of people think you're an...
That's true. But in this case to you, I wasn't. I was trying to be nice, trying to help you make some extra money. And by the way, facilitating all these emails from the people from In Plain Sight right from the beginning.
Gary doesn't really care. He's doing it to be a nice guy.
I've done as much work for you to get on this dumbass show as Johnny has.
And it's still not going to happen because now the guy's pulling his... For some reason, they're under the impression that Eric's not available.
I don't think Eric's being truthful, whether... How many calls did you make to them yesterday, Eric?
I only talked to them a couple of times.
Okay, so now it went from 1 to 2. They said 2. He said, I only called them once. Now it's a couple of times.
Right.
Maybe.
They don't care, Eric. You're already a big pain in the ass for them.
And it's not that big a part.
Maybe at the most 3 times. Once
at the most.
Eric, you called a major production 3 times over a little bit part.
Oh.
Are you claiming they asked you to change the dates?
Last week, the email said tentatively the 24th and the 25th.
Wow, what a pain in the ass he is.
Shut up and let me finish my sentence.
You are so ungrateful. You're just really the most ungrateful little there is.
They should get Marty the midget.
Yeah, he can act. And he's a nice guy. And you know what? He can get there on his own, and he shows up when you tell him.
I'm trying to get Eric work, but it's not working.
It's very difficult.
It's making me look bad. I can't imagine what those In Plain Sight people think of me. I'm telling you, you're going to lose this role to Marty the midget. And Marty can breathe.
I'm not going to lose this role to anyone. And
All
let
right.
me finish.
It's true. Who could be him?
There's only one of him. But, Eric, you've got to show up on the days you promised to show up.
I am trying to explain that, but you are still
it's taking too long.
You're in love with your own voice, and you're not letting me speak.
All right, go ahead. Explain to me. Are you working on the days they asked you to work that you agreed to on the air? Simple yes or no.
The last person I talked to yesterday with Johnny on a 3-way call was the guy said that be there on leave on the 23rd, tape on the 24th, possibly either leave on the 24th because they condensed it down to 1 day of shooting.
Okay.
And that was them changing, not me.
Okay.
Changing.
So you're in.
And leave either that day or stay that extra night and leave the next day.
Okay. And there's no problem with your oxygen tank?
I'm working on that.
There's a hiccup. You said there was a hiccup. So what's the hiccup, Eric?
The concentrator possibly will be here the morning of the 23rd.
Why not get it there earlier?
Because can't. It's a 2-week process.
Oh, boy. If I'm in plain sight,
I don't.
yelling.
So long.
But here's the thing.
If I'm in plain sight, I'm out of this.
The other thing is
Weren't
with
we
Eric.
talking about this before the end of the year?
Yeah.
And the thing with Eric that I never understand is
I'm telling you, he's cutting that concentrator. I don't know what a concentrator is, but he's cutting it close.
It's a 2-week process for him.
Right.
I don't know that it's a 2-week process.
Right.
But he still had plenty of time to already have it.
It's a 2-week order process.
So why did you order? Okay, we had you on December. We had you on December 14th. Why didn't you order it then?
Because you could only rent the thing for a week at a time.
Right, but you knew the week you needed.
Not until this week.
I don't buy it.
So
Wow,
when I last spoke.
If I'm in plain sight, I'm getting out of this.
Liza Minnelli is easier to deal with than Eric. And she has more lines.
Gary's actually right about this because when John Strauss was on, he gave the week. He said it would be 2 days within this week,
right?
The week of the 17th.
And so he could have ordered.
So he
of
knew
course
which
he could
week
have ordered. Yeah. Thank you.
He said the 18th to the 27th. That's more than a week.
I don't know, man. If I'm the producer...
So you order it for 2 weeks.
Right. If I'm the producer of In Plain Sight, Eric, I'm out of this. No offense. It's
Go back and listen to that conversation.
All right. Well, listen.
Do you not think that... Can I ask you a question? Do you think you're easy or difficult to work with?
I don't think I'm difficult to work with.
You ought to go back and listen to these tapes.
They got 3 calls from you yesterday.
And by the way, there's got to be 30 people in the cast.
Yeah, there's plenty of guest stars every week. That
Mary McCormick's the star of the show. She doesn't even carry on like this. She should be like, I can't get my concentrator.
But believe me, the moving parts, the people who come in and out, Eric's the most difficult.
Meanwhile, we've totally forgotten about the fact that he's afraid of werewolves, and there are werewolves in New Mexico. And is that all worked out?
I wonder if it's a full moon during the time that Eric's there.
Did they ever satisfy you that they have to keep all bears and werewolves away from you?
If anyone told you, you believe.
All right. Well, you're the one who said it.
I'm going to leave, Eric, but I'm going to leave with this. In a business where people are used to dealing with the most difficult of the difficult, you have been deemed difficult.
Mary McCormick had twins, and she was on the set the next day. She gave birth during a scene.
And didn't complain.
Right. All right, Eric. I don't know what's going on, but trust me, you got to pull this together.
How many times do I have to say that werewolf was that Johnny put in that he thought was funny, but wasn't?
Yeah, but you told me you didn't know if there were werewolves or not because you read it on IMDb.
No, he read it on
I didn't say
Wikipedia.
I read
Wikipedia,
it.
right.
Idiot.
Okay.
I didn't say I read it. I said Johnny read it.
Yeah, and you...
But you believed it. You were asking for help.
I'm just saying. All right. Thanks, Eric. Listen, I just wanted to know what was going on. Now I've got a pretty clear picture, and I wish you luck. I hope you're on the show. I'm looking forward to watching it.
Right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, Eric. Later. Bye.
Bye.
It's Eric the...
I'm a midget with demands and my IQ is very low. Because I believe that werewolves live in New Mexico. I'm afraid to film in Albuquerque because werewolves get me scared. And if I see one on the set, I'm gonna shoot my wheelchair.
Werewolves in New Mexico. Werewolves in New Mexico.
All right, Robin.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Wrap-Up Show. I'm John Hine, usually joined by Gary Dell'Abate. He's in the studio, but J.D. Harmeyer and his new specs are here.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Teddy Microphone back on the board. Hope you're feeling better, Ted. Steve Brandano taking the calls, 888-STERN-100. 888-783-7610. That's the number to call us to talk about everything that happens on the Howard Stern Show. And as always, we've got plenty to discuss. Ralph gets hired by Howard to dress him for America's Got Talent, and Robin objects to him only wearing one suit. A hidden track of the Doors confirms Howard's hatred of the band, or he doesn't like the band. Scott the engineer was joking when he asked for preferential treatment for his son on America's Got Talent. You're shaking your head, JD.
Always joking. Everything he says is a joke.
Is that his excuse to get out of saying something he regrets saying, or do you think he's really joking?
It's definitely both. It's at least both. I'm sure, yeah. Thinks he's funny.
And do you find Scott to be funny with his jokes?
He's funny, like, you know how when you see something that where someone's supposed to be funny, but they're really not, and it's just painfully bad, that's funny to me.
So you're laughing at him, not with him.
Yes.
All right, fair enough. Richie Wilson's eulogy for his dog brings Howard closer to his dog. It was very sad what Richie had to say. And Eric the Midget having oxygen tank issues and other issues with In Plain Sight that infuriate Gary to the point where, I mean, I've seen people get under Gary's skin. Eric's the champ. I mean, you get so pissed off at Eric, but before you comment, Gary, JD, you had an issue with Eric before any of this came up.
Oh, I haven't liked him ever. I can't remember the last time I liked him. And I actually got this email that I forwarded to Gary, and I would like to publicly apologize to Gary.
There's no apology needed.
I know. For having to deal with this. And it will happen again because if I get any emails, because my work emails on the website, if I get any emails regarding Eric the Midget and possible work, they'll go right to the trash. So they'll be deleted immediately.
Is that the new policy, Gary?
It is for me. What am I helping him out for?
Yeah.
Listen, I know people will say, but Gary, this is why he's funny on the show, because he's so ungrateful and such an arrogant little But in this case, I've helped him out. Listen, I bust his balls. I admit it. I bust his balls. I've also helped him out. I've gotten him into American Idol. I facilitated whenever he's done any of these shows with the producers. I do want to see him get some work, but he doesn't. I'm telling you, his handicap is that he's a prick. He's a little no good.
You called him ungrateful quite a few times.
That's his Achilles heel.
What, being ungrateful?
Being called ungrateful.
Well, he's very good at it.
And he's got an agent anyway, so let his agent finally, let him do it.
I know, he and his agent are off and on. I never know what's going on. I mean,
not our problem.
I genuinely, I was on my vacation, and I thought to myself, oh, here's a chance for Eric to make a couple of bucks. I'll forward this along. I never imagining that it could turn into like a scathing email back about what I am and how I don't listen.
How do you think this is going to turn out?
Poorly. I think they're probably just about done with him. He couldn't, I said to the guys in the office, I said to Howard on the air, they run a business. He doesn't. So I'm going to side with them. When I see what they say and I see what he says, he doesn't understand. He's like, oh, we just did this. He couldn't even be honest about how many times. I only spoke to them once yesterday. Twice. Well, the third time I spoke to them.
Scott in Michigan, you're on the Wrap-Up Show.
He wasn't fully awake there.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey, Scott.
Hey, do you guys just tolerate Eric because he's kind of part of the program? Or, I mean, if that guy dealt with me like that, I would be like, I wouldn't deal with him at all. I don't see how you guys can put up with him, especially Gary. He really gives Gary the business.
Well, again, you're right. I mean, there's a lot of people, not a lot of people, but there have been people on the show in the past. A lot of them have been part of the whack pack that I just can't deal with. But you deal with them because they're good for the show. So I'm never going to not put Eric on. I'm never going to not notice a request from Eric for something. Will deals with him mostly anyway, but I got sort of pulled into the vortex because I was dealing with the producer from In Plain Sight. But no matter how much I dislike him, I will never let it, ruin anything that goes on with him being on the show.
I thought Eric was completely wrong for sending you that mean email. That was a favor he did. But it does seem to me with the facts we have, that it seems to me like the producer, Neil, what's his name?
Neil Strauss.
Neil Strauss.
No, John Strauss.
I mean, John Strauss.
Sorry.
Neil Strauss picks up women.
Oh, that's cool. But it is looking a little bit for a story. And I'm not saying he's not for publicity or anything like that. Just say, I think it seems like when he was on, he kind of enjoys the whole Eric thing.
He does. But I had conversations with him off the air, and he's like, yeah, seems like it would be fun, even from the beginning. But I'm running a show, and this can't be my whole day.
But it's an easy decision to make. He doesn't need to keep writing you letters about it.
Well, we'll see.
He's forwarding me stuff. In other words, he's forwarding me stuff like he's trying to facilitate this, and over and over and over again, Eric has issues. Well, it's like grade A, 5 issues.
It sounded like Eric said, and it's like a lot of these things we don't have the exact facts.
I don't believe a word that comes out of the little mouth.
Did they give him dates, and then they said, wait, we need to change them to these dates?
That's what he says, but I don't believe him, because again, they run a business and he doesn't.
And when you said it was the last 2 days, was it they said any of these dates are possible, and Eric chose the last 2 of what they offered him?
The email that I read was, Eric has moved his days because he can't get his oxygen tank, and the only 2 days he can do are the last 2 days we're shooting. That's what I read.
And this is a business where you're used to dealing with divas.
And change.
But you don't believe a word Eric's saying.
I think Eric believes what he's talking about, but because he doesn't function in the real world, I don't think he understands how the real world operates. I think he thinks he's right.
Get me parts, or at least set up meetings or something for me in the industry.
Right, you
went out of your way and did it. I would be so grateful to you. I'd be calling you and saying, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Right. So it's hard for you to hear Eric on the air. What is it, Gary?
I did send Eric a note back for that one he wrote. I said, I love the new attitude. Mm-hmm. However, you should thank Howard as well.
It's all right. It's fine. All right,
Johnny. Howard, Eric, before we get off the phone, thank Howard.
No. It just somehow feels forced. Johnny, thank you. Eric, good luck within the plain sight. I look forward to seeing you on there. Good luck with your Viper Room gig. Vince,
there you go.
Let's hope in the new year you find work.
Howard, can we at least see if that cage is available?
I'll go look into it.
Thank you.
Also, if I could rewind and not have any medical issues with myself right now, there wouldn't be any issues of needing oxygen.
Right.
I wish you medical on everything.
Difficult.
Howard, I sent him an oxygen machine. I sent you an oxygen machine.
All right,
boys.
boys.
The fact that you're breathing is difficult for everybody.
All right, Vince, Johnny, and Eric, thank you.
Okay, all right.
All right, guys. All right.
All right. Yeah.
Bye-bye. Yeah. There you go. There's the new comedy team, Vince, Eric, and Johnny.
That's a wonderful team. I like them.
You like them?
Yeah.
You like that
Got
team?
a lot of laughs from
You
that
like
team.
it? Big laughs.
Eric, the screwed up midget.
John, hi. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
I just wanted to call up and defend Eric a little bit to this guy, Vince. I mean, he's jealous of a guy who's, reaching out for anything he can get. I admire Eric. I think this kid, outlived his life expectancy and has balls. He doesn't take any
Right.
I mean, I admire him, and I think Vince is just jealous. And how can you pick on a little guy like that? I even started getting pissed off at Gary a little bit, but I know Gary, has been putting up with it for years and years. But
all right, John, I understand what you're saying. Thank you.
There is sympathy out there for Eric.
There are people who are Eric fans. Yes, Phil. Hey, I saw Mary McCormick, the star of In Plain Treatment.
In plain sight.
In plain sight. In cold treatment. The star of In Plain Sight, Mary McCormick, tweeted a picture of her on the set with Eric, the actor.
Really?
Yeah. So evidently he didn't. Boy, was I shocked what Eric looks like now.
What?
Well, I hadn't seen him in a long time, as you. I'm sure you haven't either.
No.
He has full gray hair now. He had no more dyeing of the hair.
Uh-huh.
He's heavy.
Really?
He's heavy set. He's kind of, bigger. And he's got some sort of facial hair, like a goatee of some kind.
Yeah, when he used to call, we used to see him on the screen.
Yeah.
And we don't do that anymore. So we haven't seen him in a long time.
He's great.
Wow.
It's like he saw a ghost. It's like he looked in the mirror and went gray.
And went white.
It's like he's the president of the United States. You know all those guys.
How old is Eric? Is that premature gray?
Yeah, he's premature gray. That's why he always dyed his hair. He even said when he was young, like in his 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. There's the picture.
Oh, my goodness. I would never have recognized him.
Mary looks nice.
But who's that with her?
See? Would you think that was Eric?
No.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
His face is a lot rounder.
Mary looks pretty.
Yeah, Mary looks great.
Yeah. I was afraid having all those children would ruin her, but she looks good. He kind of looks like, I don't know if everyone can see that picture, like where you go to see it, but try to retweet that, guys. But he looks like a mini Philip Seymour Hoffman, if you know what I mean.
Really? Oh, dear.
And you know what? He's got a little bit of Fred's look going, too.
There you go.
Honestly, he's like mini Fred. It's like if Fred had his
take my look.
Yeah.
Not a good look to take.
All right, we're retweeting Mary and Eric's picture at Stern Show. If you follow us at Stern Show.
He actually looks taller.
Yeah, he does. Doesn't he? He looks bigger, right? Did he gain weight?
He did gain weight, and it made him look longer.
I hope he reads your new book. Then he'll learn how to lose that weight.
Well, it's a cookbook. Maybe it'll make him fatter.
Oh, right. Yeah. Maybe he went gray. He saw a werewolf in... Wasn't he afraid the werewolf would attack him in New Mexico?
He was.
Well, it looks like he's safe.
Coming soon, the horrifying new film, A Midget Werewolf in Albuquerque.
Cut! That's a wrap. Great job, Eric. You need a ride back to the hotel?
No, I'll just drive my power chair through the moonlit desert by myself. I'll be fine.
Okay, we'll see you on the set tomorrow, Eric.
Oh, what a beautiful evening. Who's there? Is that you, Kelly Clarkson? Stop biting me.
That's my favorite part of this movie, when Eric mistakes the werewolf for Kelly Clarkson.
He just bit my 5-inch cat.
Witness the horrifying transformation.
Well, it's time to jerk off. I'll just pull out my 5-inch cock. Oh, look at that beautiful full moon out my window.
A Midget Werewolf in Albuquerque, coming soon.
He told me he was going to call me from the set, but he never did.
Well, he said he would try, but, he has to conserve his energy. He also said he would be resting, so he'd be ready to work.
Howard, the producer emailed me last night, and he goes, well, it's done. We got through it. And I sent to Beck a note asking her how it went, but I haven't heard back yet. I said, was it worth it, and did it go well? But I haven't heard back.
They got through it.
Well, it's weird. I thought they were doing it to get publicity for the show, but this is the show's last season anyway. So, I mean, why did they do it?
They still want people to watch.
The guy, the producer of the show, he's a super fan of our show, and he just was infatuated with Eric. He thought it would be interesting.
He thought it'd be fun and easy.
That's true. He thought it would be fun and easy. And it was neat.
And you said to him right then and there, Gary said to him, there's nothing fun about this, and it's not going to go easily.
I did say, I said, I'm going to warn you right in front, even though we goof around in the air, it's going to get difficult. And he's like,
No, don't worry. We're television. We're used to dealing with difficult people. Don't worry. Yeah,
We've got a staff.
Yeah, okay, good. Good
Eric
luck.
can work his way right through it.
Right. Well, anyway, he finished shooting. He finished principal photography. Whatever that is.
Welcome back to the wrap-up show. We're going to move off of Gary the Retard and over to Eric the Midget, Eric the Actor. I guess Robin is now only calling him Eric the Actor. And did you think Eric's email was a joke?
At first I did. Like I said, John Strauss, the producer, sent it to me, and he was like, sort of like, hey, listen, this is just between you and I feel really weird about this because I thought we had a great weekend. And as soon as I looked at it, I thought that it was a goof. Then Shuley sent me a note saying that he interviewed Eric and it was for real. So, I mean, I have some thoughts about what it all means.
What does it all mean?
I think that Fratto gets him all fired up. And so I think that Eric's not kidding around. Maybe Fratto is, maybe Fratto isn't, but he gets Eric all fired up. Because even on the phone call this morning, every once in a while he just chime in. He's like, you're getting, Eric, fair is fair, Eric. You got to get what you deserve. But, I mean, is Eric out of his mind? This guy was nice to him, and now this guy is pissed.
So you think Johnny's pulling the strings and Eric's just going along with it?
I mean, I don't think Eric's just going along with it. I think Johnny gets him fired up about it, but Eric has the ability to say, you know what, Johnny, I don't think that's a good idea. I think Eric totally buys into, I deserve what I deserve. I mean, the whole ridiculousness of the people who do my books need to get this rectified? I mean, give me a break.
I thought it was a joke. I think Gary's might be right. It might be Fratto, pushing the joke. But do you think Strauss really took it that seriously?
Yes, I absolutely do.
I think Fratto's pulling.
No, I absolutely do. He doesn't deal with these guys the way we do. He doesn't know what's a joke and what isn't.
I might be wrong, but
I'm telling you, he didn't take it as a joke. I know it for a fact because we emailed back and forth like 5 times.
Justin in Chicago, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, it was just actually about Johnny Fratto. I'm really fascinated every time Eric calls in. But how does Johnny Fratto always end up on the line? Is it something? Do they call in together, or is he patched in?
It comes to us that way. So maybe Eric patches Johnny in when he calls us.
Yeah, it's Eric's great. Just love listening to Howard drill him, but I find it really almost annoying when Johnny chimes in and changes the course of the conversation, start telling the story about his kids or trying to get the plugs in. I just like it better if you leave Eric out there and allow him enough rope to hang himself.
Yeah, but sometimes Johnny keeps him on course too to talk about the stuff that needs to be talked about.
All right, thanks, Justin. Ken, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hi.
Hey, Ken.
Hello.
Hey, Ken, what's up?
Hey, how are you guys this morning? Eric is a train wreck. Bottom line, all he is doing is emulating Howard, and I don't know how you guys didn't catch this morning. I mean, Howard does a radio show, talks about American Idol. Eric does a podcast, talks about American Idol. Howard does a movie. Eric does a TV show. Now Howard has a contract dispute with Sirius, and Eric needs to have his own little thing with a contract.
So Eric is emulating Howard, Gary. You buy that?
No.
I don't either.
The thinnest premise, but he could have done a lot better than that. I do think that Eric is acting like he's had as many years in the business as Howard. In that respect, he thinks he's at Howard caliber for his demands.
Yeah. Cindy, sorry about that before I hit your button by accident, but now you're on.
Oh, hi. Thank you. I have 2 things that I'd like to ask. First of all, that weird guy, John, that called that said Howard was sending him messages. Did you guys get any idea of how old he was?
Yeah, he said he got the messages when he was 17. He said it was 14 years ago. I think I remember it shorter than that, so anywhere from 29 to 31, I would guess.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I know my kids with my husband's job, and I don't even know if you guys have this. Well, he's from California, so he would. He could even ask through his employer about an EAP program, which is employee assistance. And you get 5 free visits with a psychologist.
All right. Thank you, Cindy. What was the other thing you want to talk about?
One more thing. Okay. I think I have a great idea for a show, a thing on the show, and it would be let Robin go shopping for the day, and I will take her place and do the news. I am experienced because when I was in high school, I read over the PA all the announcements and everything all day. I mean, if she doesn't want to give up her throne, I'll sit in there with her. But since I'm first to call about it, that's why I thought maybe, you guys might let
Cindy,
me.
Eric, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm trying. I'm not giving you a hard time, but who besides you? Who do you think wants this to happen? Why do you
have that and you advertise it? Do you think that would be a good? I think there'd be a lot of women. There would be tons of women who would want to do it.
Right, but I wouldn't want to do. Why would we do it often? In other words,
we want to do it.
What? Yeah, what's in it for us?
And
in other words, we're taking a great part of the show. It's like saying, I acted in my junior high school, edition of Our Town, so I think I should be on The Good Wife.
Cindy did call first, though, Gary, with the idea.
No, I get it. I mean, maybe the idea is a contest one day, but I don't know. Why would you want to take away the best part of the show or a great part of the show?
Started that way by PA announcements.
What's that?
That comedy director with Jonah Hill, all those guys.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Judd Apatow.
Judd Apatow.
Yeah.
Sal, what do you think? Good idea or no?
Didn't you accidentally disconnect it before?
I did.
Give that another shot.
All right.
No, I think a lot of times people have a great idea because it's something they want to do, but it may not be what the audience wants to hear.
Only kidding, Cindy. Maybe you can work at Burger King. Work the fast food window.
Go ahead, Cindy.
Same
what
thing's
were you going to say?
Right? That's a PA.
you know, I'm not a 21-year-old stick. You know, I'm over 21, and my youngest is in college. So, you know, it's not going to be the pretty ass lady that, you know, you guys usually want.
All right, Cindy, I'm going to put you on hold. We're going to get your information. Gary will pass it on to Tim, and then we'll see if anything can happen with that.
Sorry, honey.
But thank you for calling in. Scott in Seattle, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, two quick things. If you want to comment, I just want to tell you how great you guys have gotten at hosting the show, and we all noticed how the difference and improvement over the 6 years you've been doing it. Like, the last 20 minutes where you just let Sal roll there was just precious, and you can't compliment you guys enough for just sitting back on that.
We love what Sal has to say.
I'm in trouble.
No,
not
just
at all.
When I think I'm speaking perfectly, and God,
why would you be in trouble?
I don't. No, I mean, like, me personally, I'm just going to be hard on myself now. Tomorrow there'll probably be a clip that I had no idea about.
You got to get yourself a new yarmulke.
Yeah. Moniker. I know what it means.
What's a moniker?
It's a nickname.
All right.
I'm Sal the Stockbroker. That's my moniker.
Who told you that?
John Hines.
Just don't go to Harlem today and call anyone a moniker, okay?
Whoa, easy does it now.
And with that, we're going to wrap up today's wrap-up show. Sal, with the moniker, what would you like to plug?
I'd like to plug you right in your sweet fat ass, John. You can check me out at Sal Governale at Twitter.com and buy Richard Christie's new album, RichardChristie.com.
Gary, I'm good. I'm stunned.
Tonight, Bowery Electric. Go to ElisaJordana.com for information. Also, Little Mikey will be there.
Surely.
CleanBoxEntertainment.com, Ronnie One Block Party.
Tonight, 7 o'clock, Chuck Zito's View, and then at midnight, Greg Fitzsimmons, both on Howard 101. And thanks for listening to us in the finest place you'll ever find on satellite radio, Howard 100 and Howard 101.
Anyway, let's take a break. When is the Wayne Siegel documentary?
Next Thursday, I think.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I'm going to sit in front of my TV until then.
And wait for it. Eric the Midget's on the phone, but he's another guy who gets very insulted when you're not on with him for an hour.
Eric the actor.
Eric the actor. Okay, Eric. You're on. Good morning. Then I'll take a break. You're on. Thank you. Good morning.
And thank you, Robin, for correcting Howard.
You're quite welcome.
I just wanted to say that you guys have iPhones, right?
Yes.
Starting this week, I have a new iPhone app. It's a soundboard and wallpaper. Go to www.erictheactorapp.com and you will be able to get the iPhone app for wallpaper and soundboard.
Okay.
All right, a commercial from Eric the actor.
How much does it cost?
It's $2.99.
Wow.
All right.
And what do you get? Wallpaper and
a
what?
Soundboard.
Oh, and it's Eric Sounds?
I guess.
Yes.
And what do you say? Like, give me an example of what I'll hear when I download this.
Just to make sure you know this, they're not sound clips from your show, so I did not steal anything, any content from your show.
Good.
Right, good.
They are all recordings done from the JFSC.
Okay, and what can we hear?
Yeah, for example,
annoying widget.
Like, for example, let's say I have the soundboard and I press one of the buttons. What would I hear?
Eric, the annoying motherfucker. What? No, you won't hear that. What you will hear is, trying to remember one of them. Oh. Shut up and let me talk for a minute.
Okay.
All right, that's a good one.
That's one of them.
What about Eric is a pleasant guy? Is that on there?
No, it's not.
I'm club-footed. Is that that's my favorite.
That's a big crowd pleaser. I'm club-footed.
You know what? I believe that is actually on there.
Great.
If I remember correctly.
All right.
And then
I'm club-footed, you asswipe. I'm retarded.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun, Eric. Okay, and we'll look for that on a...
actor.
All right. Thank you, Eric.
Well, just one more thing.
Okay.
Just wanted to remind everybody that next Tuesday I will be at the Viper Room, and also March 23rd will be on the USA Network at 10 o'clock will be the episode of in plain sight.
Okay.
Right, and Eric, are you still joining me in San Francisco?
Yes, on the 25th.
All right. All right, Eric. Good luck with your app. And the Viper Room. All right. Bye-bye. That's Eric. Eric the actor.
Yes. Can't wait to get the app.
All right. Now I think I got everybody out of the way. You want to say hello to Eric the Midget?
Sure, why not?
Hey, Eric.
Why did you have to say it that way?
All right. Eric the actor, right.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, last night I saw Eric's acting. I saw the final scene of
From
him.
In Plain Sight?
In Plain Sight, yeah. It's weird.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Is
weird.
Eric good? Or is... I don't know.
Yeah, Eric's fine. I mean...
But, what is it... Does it work?
It's weird. It's like Eric's there, and it just... You don't see too many guys like Eric on TV, and he's playing a landlord.
Yeah.
And, like, he's interacting with Mary McCormick and these two black women. I don't know their names. There's two females who are black. I don't know the other...
Two?
There's a woman pushing your wheelchair who's black, and then there's a woman going into the apartment that's black.
She's not black.
She's white?
The one... Yeah, the one that... bring my wife.
Oh, his wife is white.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what was... I just saw the scene.
Were you really able to follow what was going on?
Well, yeah, I mean, it just was... I don't remember what the people... I'm trying to describe these people. And... Oh, yeah, there she is. Yeah, oh, she is white. Okay. Gets me to black. I don't know. I mean, Eric throws me off. And Eric, like he'll deliver the lines and everything, but it just seems like he throws off all the actors. It's just like the whole thing.
He doesn't help with the timing, huh?
I felt that they wrote to Eric's strength. Meaning they wrote the scene for him. So they wrote the scene for a cantankerous little person. So I didn't really feel like he was acting. I felt like he was just being him. But I felt like if you... No,
he was acting.
I didn't really... I mean,
he had lines and he was...
No, but I felt he was talking as if he were Eric... Like he is here.
He's a natural.
He was irritated, and his character is an irritated, pissed off little person.
But it's weird. You can barely concentrate on what he's saying.
It's so true.
You know what I mean?
Like Mary came on, I couldn't even see her.
Right. Yeah, Mary McCormick was on, and I was like, oh, you know, like
He's
I don't
staring at Eric.
I'm like, is she actually acting with Eric? Like, is she trying to?
That's right. Like in my mind, I started going over like all the things I didn't see that the way they interacted together.
Yeah, but it's worth watching for sure. I mean, you know. Eric's on for all of 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
You know. But he's in there, and he is delivering lines.
Now, do they keep the one line in there that I contributed, or did they...
What was the line? I'll tell you.
Keys, woman.
Yeah, they left that in. They left that in. I saw it.
And there was a writer, Eric the writer.
Actually, I thought that was the most awkward line. It was like, I didn't buy that this little tiny dude...
Was bossing around somebody?
Yeah, it was weird. It was actually the one line that was disconcerting. Did you think so too, Gary? When he goes, keys, woman?
I mean, yeah. I thought they were going for like a sort of a lame joke.
Yeah.
Like I was supposed to buy that the guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah, like she could just take him and throw him in a garbage
can.
Dump him.
Like she should just push him over.
He weighs like 40 pounds. And just pick him up and throw him in a garbage pail. Like, what do you mean, keys, woman? Who are you talking at? Willis.
Eric so wants to act the man.
Oh, he's so the man. He's like, keys, woman. It sounded more like that. Yeah, I had to watch it twice to make sure I got it.
Like a chainsaw.
Keys, woman. Blow me down. Jeez, woman. Yeah, Eric, go ahead.
You fine?
That's Fred.
Yeah.
I know. All right, calm down, Fred. Sorry. Eric's trying to say. All right, what did you want to say? I'm sorry.
What you hear on air here and on that show was an act. This personality that you hear on air is a fact.
Oh, you're different?
Not my real personality. Yes.
Oh. Well, that is true. I do. Sometimes I meet Eric in person, like at America's Got Talent, and he doesn't say anything. He just kind of stares at you.
So if he's speaking, he's acting.
I guess so, because like I go to him, I go, "Hey, Eric, man, how do you like being here?" And he goes, he's just staring at me, and he goes, For a second, can I talk to the real Eric?
Yes.
Is this him?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Really legitimately, I'm a pleasant person to be around. I don't act that way when I go out to the comedy shows and other stuff like that when I'm meeting fans. As long as a fan comes up to me and is nice to me and pleasant to me, I don't act like an ass like you guys think I do.
Oh.
I'm pleasant and nice to them back. Somebody tweets a nice thing to me on Twitter, I'm nice to them back.
It seems like the same Eric, doesn't it seem?
I can't tell a big difference.
Yeah, I don't see a big
I'm
difference.
club-footed, you asswipe. If they tweet something that's being towards me, then I give it right back to them.
Right. Well, listen, you have your back up against the wall, you do that. All right, Eric. Anyway, congratulations. I saw your appearance on In Plain Sight, which will be airing, I believe, this week.
Friday night, 10 o'clock.
I'll have to
USA
watch.
Network.
You'll be seeing
Eric the actor.
Eric the actor will be on In Plain Sight.
There's another video that I was calling in to ask you about. If you've seen the video, YouTube video from WonderCon where somebody during the 21 Jump Street panel asks Jonah Hill a question about me.
I haven't seen that.
It's pretty funny because next to him is Channing Tatum's in there with a completely clueless look on his face, like he doesn't get what Jonah's being asked.
Yeah, well, if he doesn't listen to the show, he wouldn't understand.
That's right. He'd be lost.
All right, Eric, I'm going to move along, okay? Because I know Debbie, the pet lady's out there. She's screaming at everyone.
All right, see if JD can get that video for you.
I will check it out. I want to see a video where Jonah Hill is asked about Eric, the actor, and Channing Tatum looks confused. Thank you. I've seen that confused look before on Sharon Osbourne when our audience is yelling out, like, Eric the ack. Like people hold up signs, ack, and she'll turn to me and go, what do they mean?
What do they mean, ack,
Yeah, right. All right, Eric, thank you. And congratulations.
Thank you.
There he is. Eric the actor, the real Eric the actor, not
the guy
character
who comes on here and plays a character.
Right. Hey now, Gary was just telling me he went to see the movie Hunger Games, which made $155 million.
How did he like it?
He said that if you read the book, that the book was way more violent, and they turned the movie more into a PG movie as opposed to an R-rated movie, which might have been more true to the book, but nevertheless they made $155 million.
Well, people have been hungering for something to go to see, actually.
Yeah, so you liked it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I wish, like I said,
wasn't great.
I wish they could have done the real version, because in the book they're very graphic, and like a lot of kids read the book and it's graphic violence, but I guess they just didn't want to show it.
Yeah, they were worried that a lot of parents would have, and a higher rating would have prevented kids from going to see it.
Making history, Lionsgate. Remember when Lionsgate only did movies?
Right.
How did they get into the big movies?
I don't know.
Yeah,
They very quietly were backlogging some kind of catalog of movies.
Lionsgate was a big joke.
Yeah.
Like, remember, they would just do, they'd make movies for a couple of $1 million, and they were all bad.
Like Chopsocky movies.
Yeah. Like almost like Toxic Avenger and stuff like that, but not. Is that place still in business? The ones that used to make
Toxic Avenger, Trauma?
I don't know. I haven't seen a Toxic Avenger movie in a long time.
They never made that leap into making really good movies. They just stuck with the shit.
I always felt that they wanted to be that company that made movies.
Right, they wanted to be known for that. That was their brand.
Making history, Lionsgate, The Hunger Games opened to an astounding $155 million at the domestic box office, the third best debut of all time, and the best for any film opening outside of summer. So there you go. Gary says could have been a little edgier.
But it's good. It's a good movie. I think you'd like it.
Yeah, I'm sure I would.
Do you know the story? It's about it's like
about kids who are forced to be in reality shows in the future.
It's about kids who are forced to be in a games where it's like Survivor, except they kill each other, and it's all televised.
That sounds good. I mean, that premise doesn't appeal to me that much, but I would watch it.
There's supposed to be a good story around it.
There's 2 more coming, by the way.
Are there?
Yeah.
No. All right. Well, there you go. Hey, I'm sure they're happy they didn't have a John Carter on their hands.
Yeah, that was officially declared a flop by Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And this one didn't cost that much money. It only cost $80 million to make.
That's all?
Yeah. I mean, for an action film, that's cheap these days.
Boy, there's a business that's the same as like legalized gambling. I mean, you put together a movie, and I'm sure the people at Disney all thought that John Carter was a home run. I mean, they put like $200-something million into the film.
Right. Well, that's my point. John Carter, which makes hardly anything, cost $250 million to make. Why they would spend that kind of money on something nobody knows about or cares about, I don't know.
Eric the midget is on the phone. Eric the actor.
Yes.
Eric the actor is on the phone out of Sacramento. He's very excited because many people got to see him on In Plain Sight, the Mary McCormick vehicle.
Was this the weekend that Eric made his debut?
Eric made his debut. Did you see it?
I have not seen it yet. I'm going to get it on demand.
David Spade must have watched it because he sent me an email. All it said was Eric the Extra. I mean, it was a 3-second part.
That's a better name. I think we should call him Eric.
It's just Eric the Extra?
No, it is not.
You don't like that name?
No. And let me start off with 2 things.
You could have blinked and you would have missed Eric.
One thing that I want to say before I start in about the episode is, from day one, the nickname Eric the Midget has been wrong.
We don't call you that anymore.
I sometimes do.
Howard just slipped and called me that before.
Wasn't even really a slip. I kind of
did it on purpose.
I did it just to irk him.
Let me tell you, proportionately, my body, my arms, my hands, my feet, and my legs, they do not fit what is a midget.
I thought midget was just a bad term all the way around.
He's a dwarf.
It is a bad term all around.
But dwarf isn't as funny as Eric the Dwarf isn't. Well, Eric the Dwarf is kind of funny.
I like Eric the Extra.
I'll go to Eric the Extra. If you want us to stop Eric the Midget, I'm going to Eric the Extra.
But from what I've been told medically about midgets, midgets are the ones that have the short, stubby arms, stubby fingers, and stubby legs.
You have that.
No, I don't. You put my arms, my legs, and my fingers on an average-sized kid. They're proportionate to that kid.
But you're not a kid.
Braggart.
Well, yes, I'm not a kid, but my arms would work on an average-sized kid.
So weird. Everyone like that's important to him.
I know. Arguing about his size.
Yeah. How about this nickname? Eric, the medically proportionate dwarf. Anybody want to go with that one? No.
And then also, I wanted to say, and hopefully Beth's listening too, because of my app sales, I made a $100 donation to the North Shore Animal League.
Wow.
That's very sweet. What the app's blowing up?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
You're making money with that app?
Yes, and I could give more money to the North Shore Animal League the more money I make off of the app.
Wow. That's quite an enticement to get the app.
That's right. Some of the proceeds will go to the North Shore Animal
Well,
League.
that's very nice. I'll be sure to tell Beth. That's a big passion of hers, helping the animals. So that's very nice of you, Eric. Actually, that is nice of Eric.
Does Eric have any pets?
I mean, Eric doesn't have a pot to piss in, and he's giving donations.
Does he have a pet?
No, he can't take care of a pet. Can you take care of a pet?
I'd like to have a pet.
Parents won't let you?
Or it's not so much they won't let me. They just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. And their whole idea is to get a dog that could stay here sometime and then be with them sometime. I know dogs don't like that. Dogs want to be in one house and one house only. They don't want to go between house to house.
You should get a St. Bernard and ride him around like a pony.
Yeah. And have that little keg under his...
Yeah, you can have a keg party. Yeah, well, Eric is right. I mean...
Dogs don't like to go from house to house?
Well, they bond to their owner, and...
They can't bond to more than...
And it's kind of sucky for Eric. I mean, he's at his parents' mercy, like if he wants to get a pet. But a cat would be better for Eric because cats are much easier to take care of than dogs.
Well, I heard about a dog this weekend.
Yeah, I like both, but my dad's allergic to cats, so it kind of puts a little, problem there.
What about one of those service dogs? I heard about a dog this weekend that actually gets on a school bus by himself once a week, goes to a school, and helps children in an alternative school relieve their suffering.
That'd be cool. Like if Eric tied up a dog to his wheelchair, and then he could like a sled.
The dog could pull him like a dog sled.
Like a dog sled. Is that cruel?
No, if you get enough dogs. I mean, maybe one dog pulling the sled would be.
You get 5 dogs?
Eric could have a pack.
It's going 80 miles an hour in that chair. That'd be crazy.
He could join the Iditarod race.
Right. Get a whip. Yeah, well, he should get a guinea pig. That would be easier. You know what I mean?
Right, or a fish.
Fish, yeah. Well, fish isn't fun.
You can't relate to a fish at all.
No, you eat a fish. No, anyway, Eric's episode of In Plain Sight was on, and I have the audio if you want to hear it.
All right.
All right, here's Eric.
Eric's whole performance.
This is Eric's whole performance. Let's see. The first part is 41 seconds, and the second part is 23 seconds.
So he was integral to the plot.
So if you add both together, it's under a minute that he's actually on screen. But he's very impactful. When you see him, you're like, whoa.
What did Eric think?
Were you pleased, Eric, the way they edited and the camera angles, etc.?
Yeah.
Did you think you looked good?
The truth?
Oh,
stop, Howard.
I don't know if I want to answer that because it kind of sounds self-centered.
I see.
I thought he looked good. I mean, for Eric, you could tell he was at his top of his game.
They didn't do anything like put eye makeup on Eric or anything like that, try to matinee idol him up.
No, you could tell they powdered him down, though.
Yeah.
Right? They had a little bit of makeup on you.
Yeah, a little bit.
He was pretty natural.
Okay.
Oh, natural. Here's Eric, the actor, in plain sight, in case you missed it. And believe me, if you blinked, you would have missed it. But, all right, look, it's a part. Here we go. By the way, I like you, couldn't sit through a whole show. I just went right to the Eric part. So I had no idea what was going on. It was weird. Eric
You don't know the story.
Well, from what I could tell, Eric evidently was married to some very attractive black woman. Mm-hmm. And she was...
Not a black woman.
Why do you keep calling the woman black?
I don't know. Maybe because she was pushing a wheelchair. I don't know. In the city, I see a lot of black women pushing wheelchairs.
So she has to be black. She's pushing a wheelchair.
Exactly. No, I don't know why I keep thinking she's black.
Because I've seen pictures of the woman's not black.
I don't know why I think she's black. Nope, she was a black woman, Robin. I don't know why. You know what? I saw it once. I didn't see it.
The agent was black.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, but she's not pushing the wheelchair.
No,
I know there's a black person involved.
Yes.
What was it again? Who's pushing the wheelchairs?
I guess. All he said was woman. So
see, that woman is not black.
No, you think she's white? I can't tell. The woman pushing the wheelchair is your wife?
Thank you, JD, for correcting him.
All right, so the woman pushing a wheelchair is the wife?
Yes.
Okay, and then there's a black woman who is showing the home to, it's your home, though, right?
She's not showing the home. She's one of U.S. Marshals, and she's trying to get the tenant who is under their protection out of the apartment.
Yeah, whatever. So
that's complicated.
So I knew there was a black woman. The black woman is saying something to Eric, and then she opens the door, leaves it open, and then a bunny rabbit comes out. Anyway, here it is. What's the difference? What's going on anyway? Here.
You that reporter I called?
Reporter? I'm Beth's sister-in-law. Who are you?
I'm her landlord. I'm going to shame that crazy on YouTube. Keys, woman.
Your mom didn't teach you any manners?
My mom is happy.
Beth? Beth?
My woman's happy.
Keys, woman.
Keys, woman. I mean, but between us, and I know Eric's going to get offended. He's
who is the guy who hired Eric for the
a guy named John, the producer of the show.
He's got to write a whole show.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Oh, Jesus. It was only like
this
under a minute.
This character should be spun off.
Yeah, because it's so fun. I mean, Eric, close your ears for this part that I'm going to say to Robin. I mean, is he the worst or what?
Oh, but it's funny.
There's no voice inflection. There's nothing. It's just Eric. It's just the script. Please, woman. Please, woman. Woman. I got to hear that part again. Wait, Eric, you're the best. Hold on. Let me play this again.
You that reporter I called?
That might be his best line. Reporter, I'm Beth's sister-in-law. Who are you?
I'm her landlord. I'm going to shame that crazy on YouTube. Keys, woman.
The best is Keys, woman. It's my favorite part of Eric's scene. You know, there's not a lot to really...
No.
I'm the landlord. I'm going to shame that crazy bitch on YouTube.
Keys, woman is your ad-lib, Eric?
His ad-lib.
Yes.
Excellent. That is excellent. That part is really good. I like when you ad-lib.
Your mom didn't teach you any manners?
My mom is happy.
Asshole. How about one day we do a retrospective where we play In Plain Sight and Fringe?
All of Eric's acting roles?
Yeah, we do a whole thing.
We have to get Friday Night Lights then, too.
Was he on that?
Yeah.
No.
Wasn't it? What one were you on?
Yeah, what are you hallucinating?
I played a football.
What were you on?
American Dreams.
American Dreams.
Who got him on that? Us?
You.
I did?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that one. Yeah, we'll get all 3 appearances and do a whole film fest.
A retrospective.
American Dreams was at least 10 years ago. It's a Dick Clark show. It took place in the 50s. And again, what do you got, Eric? 30 seconds on that one?
Yeah.
Unless it's 2015, it was not 10 years ago.
Very good math. Excellent.
Oh, it was 7 years ago. It seemed like 10 years ago.
Eric got you on that one. Genius.
Ouch.
Nice math on there, Eric. Proud of you. Proud of you. Anyway, yeah, so let's get American Dreams, Fringe, and In Plain Sight and play them all back to back.
All right.
That'd be pretty good. And then maybe some other people will hear it and give Eric more of a part because...
I'm telling you, Eric needs his own show.
Well, we're only 20...
This is a very strong character.
We're only 21 seconds in, so there's a lot more.
Howard.
Yes?
I'm looking at IMDb. So it says for actor, for Eric, he's done 2 acting gigs, Fringe and American Dreams. The new one isn't up yet. But then it says Howard Stern On Demand, and it's got the name of his episodes. Eric the Midget can't get an oxygen tank for In Plain Sight. Eric the Midget quits. It's the funniest titles.
He's either quitting or getting an oxygen tank.
Struggling for oxygen.
Eric, out of all your parts, what do you feel is your best part and best work?
I'd say maybe the latest.
In Plain Sight?
This is the one you enjoyed the most.
And why do you feel that way?
Well, my head stayed intact.
His what?
Head stayed intact. He got blown up in
Right. Was that your most difficult part, the Fringe one?
Yeah.
He's a fascinating interview. Whenever you interview Eric about his acting, it's always so in-depth.
Well, you know, he's so humble about his acting.
Right.
It was more comfortable doing this role than it was doing the Fringe one. That I got to stay in my, actual wheelchair.
Right.
Oh, they had you in something else in Fringe?
No, he actually was moved onto a bench, and he could have rolled over.
Oh.
A bench, and then I was on the ground in a subway tunnel.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, seriously, it wasn't that easy.
That was his most demanding role.
I like this character on In Plain Sight, but I guess In Plain Sight's going off the air, so we'd have to move this character into his own series.
That's what I'm saying, and he needs a spinoff.
Oh, I would love that.
Can you imagine a whole hour of Eric?
Let's see how the fans enjoyed Eric. I know a lot of people tuned in for it because Eric told us to. Jake, were you're in New Zealand. Were you able to see In Plain Sight?
I watched them on YouTube. It was just Eric's bit, and yeah, I enjoyed it, except for the bunny line. I felt that was quite weak.
Yeah, I know.
Bunny line was weak.
Well, we're getting to that. Well, I'm sorry. I interrupted it. All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Well, it's a positive review, Eric.
All right.
You'll take it.
Yeah. Guy enjoyed it except for your bunny line. Well, which we're getting to. We're only 21 seconds into an under a minute performance.
We're stretching it out. Beth? Beth?
I don't want to see any reporters when I come out. Got it?
Crap. Don't let the bunnies out.
Oh. I guess you had to be there. Somebody's got to come up with a script for an Eric show.
Well, I did come up with some idea, but Howard TV didn't have a budget for it. I wanted to get Eric into a full-length, like a 30-minute performance. Doug, can't we get some sort of budget together to get Eric a real half-hour sitcom type thing, or
let's revive Ironside.
Yeah,
we could certainly talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, we're blowing it here. We got
a major star.
Yeah, we tried that whole mini Taxi Driver. Remember the film Taxi Driver? We were going to do mini Taxi Driver. By the way, behind the scenes of Eric at In Plain Sight begins airing tonight at midnight on Howard TV.
Right.
See Eric on set, talking to Mary McCormick and all the various stars. And then at one point, Eric even gets the actress, what's her name? Vanessa Williams.
Really?
Oh, Tia Carrera. He gets Tia.
Vanessa?
I don't know. I couldn't think of it. Tia Carrera, and he somehow wrangles her into his trailer.
Dressing room or trailer.
Seems like a trailer, if I have it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trailer? Did you have a ramp to your trailer?
And it's really, really good.
No, I did not.
So what did they do, carry you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that starts tonight. And it's really good once Tia Carrera gets in his dressing room because he makes her come all the way over to him because she hears this guy in a wheelchair. She's got to go.
Right.
Unless you're a complete prick.
Her publicist gets her and says, look, there's a guy in a wheelchair here.
Hi, Eric. And he's like, And then she goes, hi, how are you? I understand you're doing In Plain Sight today. So am I. What's your part like?
The best is she walks in and there's a whole camera crew.
Right.
Standing around Eric, and she goes, oh, these guys follow you around all the time?
Yes.
He doesn't even it's not even an intelligible, it's like,
he doesn't even make conversation with her. It's the greatest meeting. He went to all that trouble to get her in there. He gets her in there and he didn't say a word.
Yeah, I mean, here she is. She's looking at these cameras. He doesn't try to explain them
Nothing.
to her.
Like you'd think he'd go, I'm here with a camera crew because of Howard Stern or something. No. He's got the personality of a fish. She said, hi, Eric. I understand you're here. And
But she really walks in and she
I have a clip of that if you want.
Accosted by cameras and no one explains it to her.
Well, Eric could have made some conversation. Hey, play that clip. This is a little piece of what you'll be seeing tonight.
Hi. Hey. Hi.
It's only on one channel.
Wayne's World and
True Lies.
I know, 150 years ago. No. Hey, nice to meet you.
He's a big fan of yours. They were all set to take him back, but he wanted to wait to say hi to you.
Cool.
And he's been asking about you all day.
Yeah?
Because he saw your name on the call sheet.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. The tango teacher. Do you have these guys following you around everywhere?
Yeah. Just today.
Yeah, just today.
This is a big day.
So you finished working today already?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, got all his scenes and good to go.
Nice to meet you.
Tia Carrera is definitely
there he is.
But
that was the whole.
If it wasn't for Shuley and everybody else
oh my God.
speaking for him.
You have these guys following you around everywhere you go? Eric, what happened? Would you choke?
No, I could have spoke, but they answered before me.
It's true. He does have a lot of people answering for him.
Well, he should have told them to shut up.
Shut up. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. So you have these guys following you around?
So you done for the day?
Then she got out of there.
And Shuley's treating you like a little kid.
Yeah, Shuley. What the Hey, Eric's a grown man, Shuley. Shuley's like answering all your questions for moving in on Tia Carrera.
But in that sort of baby way. Yep, he's finished up his work for today, ready to go home.
Eric, are you sick of that?
Yeah, that wasn't cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, Shuley's acting like you're 4.
Yeah.
I mean, really, he really is. Like, Tia Carrera, like, Eric's the one who masterminded getting Tia Carrera in there. And by the way, she is good looking, huh?
Yeah.
What a doll. And Eric's like got her finally in the, and Shuley's like, yeah, he finished up all his work for the day. Didn't you, Eric?
He's been asking for you all day.
Yeah, oh, great. Yeah, make it seem like I'm a tool. Yeah. This little been asking for you all day. We might as well just said that.
He hung around. He could have left, but he hung around for you.
Do people do that all the time to you, Eric? Like treat you like you're a little kid?
Not really.
Yeah, I'm the only one who doesn't treat Eric like a little kid.
Yeah.
Pretty much, if you ask me. Everything I've witnessed, everybody treats Eric like he's 4 years old.
They jumped right in there.
Fire. We could remake Frankenstein's monster because Eric actually, like Dr. Frankenstein should end up with something that looked like Eric. You know what I mean? That big giant thing that he ended up with, this big strong.
He really did end up with something.
After putting like 10 billion volts of electricity through something, you should look like Eric.
You certainly should sound like Eric.
If I get the rights to Frankenstein, would you do like a mini remake?
No, I don't think I'd do that.
Why not? Frankenstein is a famous character.
Hey, De Niro played him. Yeah, but that's not enough acting for Eric. He's right.
What are you talking about? Frankenstein's the whole thing. You wait for him to show up.
Yeah, but he doesn't have anything to say. You want Eric to talk. You know what I mean?
But this is perfect dialogue.
Yeah, but that's it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like the guy takes off he puts this big giant thing through electricity, and all of a sudden Eric comes out. It's like, oh, she burned him. He's horribly damaged.
And just to let you know, I would have, if I had known that Tia was going to be on Celebrity Apprentice, I would have brought that up, which is a much newer thing for her than the other two things I did.
Yeah, he went, I saw you in Wayne's World.
And True Lies. And True Lies.
But that's not great conversation either, Eric.
Yeah, well, he tried, but Shuley, I feel, kind of cock-blocked him with his baby talk. Yeah, he finished up all his work. Yeah, play that clip again. Listen to Shuley. Everything up. Shuley acting like he's all superior to Eric. All of a sudden, and that's Jan's job anyway, to, do the baby talk, to at least talk for Eric.
Jan knows not to say anything.
Right. Hey, play that again, you guys. I want to hear Shuley.
2 seconds.
Okay. Give him a sec. They got to re-cue. That's rewind for those of you not in the business.
If he ever had a shot with Tia Carrera, they blew it for him.
Shuley's like, no accident in your pants today, huh, Eric? Hey, what is it? My diapers are clean.
I don't wear diapers.
I know. I'm saying he's treating you like a baby.
Yeah,
I'm on your side, dude.
You say that 50 cents. Don't saying that to me on Twitter.
All right. Well, block those people.
Hi. I remember you from Wayne's World and True Lies.
I know, 150 years ago. No. Hey, nice to meet you.
He's a big fan of yours. They were all set to take him back, but he wanted to wait to say hi to you.
And he's been asking about you all day.
Yeah.
He saw your name on the call sheet.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, the tango teacher. Do you have these guys following you around everywhere?
Yeah. Just today.
Yeah, just today.
It's a big day.
So you finished working today already?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Finish work,
Got all his scenes and good to go.
Nice to meet you.
Tia Carrera's definitely.
They didn't let him get a word in
No.
edgewise.
You got to watch the special. I'm not kidding. It's the greatest thing you ever saw. I'm not kidding. No one knows what to say to him because he kind of stares at you, and
Right.
and everyone's like kind of trying.
I think everybody gets nervous.
They do. Like, you're like, what the fuck? We got it on my hands here. What are we dealing with here?
You should watch the full episode of In Plain Sight, which will re-air on Thursday night, because I noticed in the script there are several actually Stern Show related references.
By the way, so there's
right?
so that was 41 seconds of his part I played you, and then here's the final 23 seconds.
All right.
I promised I'd get her help. I keep my promises.
Oh, we'll get her to Finkel. Anyway, good job.
You compliment me?
Well, don't get excited. I'm hormonal. Plus, my kid's in the hand of rank amateurs.
Hey, who's going to get her crap out of that apartment?
Geez, I don't know what Beth's whining about. He seems sweet.
I'm serious.
Aw, adorable.
I'm God serious.
Hey.
There was one right there.
He's on screen for 23 seconds. He gets one line.
That was two.
It wasn't? No, maybe you're right.
And there was a reference, Stern Show related reference that Mary did just there.
What'd she say?
Replace Beth's name with your name. I don't know what Howard is complaining about. He seems sweet.
Oh God!
You think that's a Stern Show reference?
Well,
holy mackerel!
My real personality and my on-air personality. My real personality is sweet. My on-air personality that you complain about and others complain about isn't.
I think you're stretching there, Eric.
Yeah, Jerry wants to comment. Jerry, yes, hi, you're on the air in Philadelphia.
Good morning, Howard. How are you?
Morning.
I think he needs to be on Inside the Actor Studio with James Lipton.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
I think it would be the highest rated show that guy ever had. And
tonight we celebrate the renowned Eric the actor.
His head would explode. Just imagine him trying to get an answer out of him.
Eric, what was your favorite role?
It would be the greatest show ever.
Eric, what is your favorite curse word?
That's it. That's all I have to say.
All right, thank you. Good idea. We're going to see if we can't book him on that. Eric, would you be on Inside the Actor Studio?
Yes.
You would do it, even though you realize you've had 3 roles that all are under 60 seconds. You would go on there as an actor.
I'm sure that they're not all under 60 seconds.
Let's see.
Some of them are less.
I have American Dreams here. Let's see, 49 seconds and 10 seconds, so that's just under a minute. And the Fringe thing is 22 seconds. Yeah, as it turns out, all your acting is under a minute. They can't wait to hustle you off the screen. You want to hear his American Dreams? You want to do the retrospective?
Let's start.
All right.
And we were hoping to fly to San Francisco. We have family there.
My older brother.
Oh, well, have you ever flown before, Eric?
No, this is my first time.
Oh, well, let's see what we can do for you.
That's that. I think he was better on American Dreams, honestly.
Yeah, his acting was better there.
Yeah. That's it for American Dreams. Sorry. That was 10 seconds. That one is under a minute. You're right. Fringe is a little over a minute, 49 seconds, and then the head blowing up scene is 22 seconds.
Oh, so he actually gets
Screen
over
time.
a minute.
Yeah, he is over the minute on Eric the Extra. It's pretty good. You want to hear him on Fringe?
Sure.
All right. Hello.
Hi. What's this?
It's a box.
Well, what's in it?
Well, as with most things in life, the reality would pale in comparison with one's imagination. And isn't it better to wonder? I say, would you mind keeping an eye on the box while I go to the restroom?
Is there, remuneration?
Of course. There you go. I won't be a minute.
Okay.
You know what? I think his work on Fringe is better than In Plain Sight. I guess we've kind of blown the retrospective show. There's nothing left to play. That's it, except for him getting his head blown up. And you can't really listen to that. You want to hear him getting his head blown up?
Was it on purpose that he said the word wrong?
Remuneration?
Yeah.
I think he did the best he could with that. Who the f put that in the script? Remuneration?
I kept trying to get them to change that one to a word that I've heard before.
You could say remuneration. Say that.
Remuneration?
No, listen to me. You got down right. Then the next word, rather than say numeration, say muneration with a M. Remuneration.
Remuneration.
Yeah, you got it.
Remuneration?
But nobody worked with him. They just kind of...
It's not remuneration.
Remuneration. Well, it's better to say that. I think they were screwing with you, Eric.
Right.
Putting those hard words in, and no one knows what that means anyway. Except for me and Robin. And Fred. Yeah, this is Eric getting his head blown up. Because that box that he was handed had explosives.
I see it.
There he is.
Oh, my God.
His whole head is blown off.
Oh, dear.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I still say that rule is under a minute because he doesn't say anything in that scene. So.
They just have the camera on him the whole time? That's still acting.
That's true. Well, anyway, that's the whole Eric Film Festival. I just did it. Did I play you the... Okay, I did play you the second clip of In Plain Sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eric was mentioned at the... I don't know where this was. It was a press conference for Jonah Hill, who is in 21 Jump Street, the famous actor Jonah Hill.
Sure.
They asked him about Eric the actor. Here is Eric being mentioned again.
Hey, sir. I just want to say that last week's appearance on Howard Stern was one of my favorites. And I'm a huge Stern fan. I was just wondering if you're ever going to put Eric the actor in one of your films in the future.
I'm working on a Broadway version of Fly Me with Balloons that I'm planning on putting like 10 people in the audience get that joke. It's you have to listen to Howard Stern every day to kind of understand that joke, which I do. Maybe I will. Maybe that'd be awesome. I'm a big fan of Eric's.
There you go, Eric. You were mentioned to Jonah Hill during a press conference.
Yeah, that was WonderCon.
WonderCon. Right, he's right. Well, what do you think, Robin?
Well, that's... I'm sorry the film festival is over.
Yeah.
Did you see how clueless his co-star looked?
Yeah, I didn't see the clip. I just heard it. Here's the thing. We got to get Eric another role, but we got to get... From now on, I'm going to make sure he's in for at least 4 or 5 scenes.
Yeah, we need a full starring role episode.
Yeah, well, that's never going to happen, but unless we produce it?
Why couldn't he be the witness protection guy?
Why? Because you heard that acting.
Well, that is what I tried to get.
Yeah, well, you know what they say, beggars can't be choosers. All right, well, Eric, congratulations. Your show has aired in plain sight. That's your third acting job. I'm going to talk to, Sorry?
I did see 21 Jump Street this week, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, Robin said that, too. I want to see that.
I haven't seen 21 Jump Street. What are you talking about?
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I thought you said you did and you liked it.
No.
Oh.
If they do a sequel, it sounds like it would be set in college. I wouldn't mind, as kind of to play into a joke, I wouldn't mind to being a math professor.
Ah.
Right. That is funny. All right. Well, you know what? The only writer I really know is the guy who writes Cougar Town. But I don't know if that's going to stay on the air or not.
You know J.J. Abrams.
I know J.J., yeah. Cougar Town could use a cranky neighbor, don't you think? Like, that would be good for her?
Sure.
Yeah.
He would be a great cranky neighbor.
Or like a pervy neighbor where he's like looking at Courtney Cox through his binoculars and she's taking a bath. He's got binoculars. He likes to look. I do know Danny Zucker. He used to intern for me. Now
he writes.
He's the head guy on Modern Family. Is that a good show?
It is a great show.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I could probably. He owes me because I let him intern for me.
Well, plus, he's not your only connection to that show. Your movie daughter is also in that show, too.
Danny owes me because, you know what? Quite frankly, Danny never would, sit around and write anything funny for us. So I should have really fired him. And I think I kept him on.
What are you saying? Howard's movie daughter is in the show?
Yeah, the girl who played Emily, my oldest daughter, is one of the stars of Modern Family.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She plays the oldest daughter in the Dunphy family.
Oh, you're kidding. Okay.
Would you play gay? Would you be a gay little person?
No, I would not.
Yeah, you could be friends with a gay couple.
Right, that's what I was thinking. You wouldn't play a gay part?
No.
Why? Are you anti-gay?
Well, but you know what it is? He can become typecast.
I have respect for gay people and, that stuff, but I would not play gay. And I am not.
Did you ever try a gay, sort of a lispy kind of gay affect, like a stereotypical affect?
No.
I mean, the way you win an Oscar is to play gay.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're going to be an actor, you have to do everything. Would you do a British accent? You have to play everybody.
Not him. He's got all kinds of
Can you do a
roles.
British accent?
Would you play British?
I don't know if I could pull a British accent off.
He does a good hillbilly accent because he did it on the Celebrity Superfan.
You can't do British? Hello, mate.
I don't know if that's British.
That's not British?
Mate would be Australian.
Australian.
No,
yeah.
British say mate.
No, they don't.
They do. They
do.
My mate. I'm going out with my mates.
I'm going out with me mates,
But they don't say hello, mate.
So I go, yeah, we do over here.
Who are you?
I'm going out with me mates. I'm Michael Caine, the famous movie actor.
Oh, that's Cockney.
That's right. Auburn. I say, Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am. It's fun to play British. Try it.
I don't think I could pull it off.
What accents do you do so we can tell directors and casting people?
Yeah, I'm going to put a call into Danny Zucker. Do you do any? You won't play a gay guy. You won't play a British guy. But would you play a pervy neighbor who likes to look at Courtney Cox through binoculars?
I don't know about that one.
Dude, you're narrowing it down. I mean, that's not even bad. You're acting.
But he is an actor. He thinks he's playing himself.
Yeah, in other words, if you act like a perv, it doesn't make you a perv. Because you're an actor.
To me, I would
I
grab...
know that.
Yeah, I would grab a part where I
So
could be
why
pervy.
can't you play the role?
Can you do black?
Oh, please, give me a break.
Hey, baby, what up? You can't do that?
I'm not going to be a wigger.
Yeah, if I cast you as a wigger, can you pull that off?
Why not a black guy? We could put him in...
Blackface? I don't know.
Oh,
if you should.
He could be like Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. We could dye him.
Can you be like Can you be a wigger?
That's so disrespectful to black people.
You didn't
What
think he was? You didn't think
What
he
if
was
we remake Boys in the Hood with Eric?
I was just going to tell you, Howard, that Modern Family already did an episode with a little person.
Did they?
Yeah. So he may have missed that opportunity.
Right. Yo, what up? Like, can't you be a wigger?
No, I'm not going to.
A straight wigger.
He says he's not going to do it, but he really couldn't, probably.
Right. Boy, he's so limited.
Yeah, he could only play a cantankerous midget.
Dwarf.
Sorry, little person.
He can't play a midget. He doesn't. His fingers and legs and arms are
fit on a regular kid.
Right. Do you do any voices?
Oh, this kind of plays into what I've been trying to do for the last couple of months.
What's that?
You heard of the movie We Bought a Zoo, right?
Okay.
No.
Is that the
Say
one?
yeah.
Is that the one, Matt Damon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. I know that one.
There was a line in there that said, if you do 20 seconds of insane courage, good things will happen to you. I've been trying to do 20 seconds of insane courage since you guys returned from holiday break. I just haven't had the open opportunity.
What?
He's acting.
What?
You didn't understand a word of it.
I didn't either. I thought about 20 seconds of insane courage.
Could you do any scenes from The Godfather, like as Don Corleone? I could see you as like a...
Was he doing Matt Damon? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I'm thinking of him more in The Godfather.
No, that's not what I was trying to do. My 20 seconds of insane courage is I can, to try to get more voiceover roles, I can do a little kid's voice.
All right.
He can do a little kid's voice?
I don't know what he's talking about. If you let him go too long, maybe I lose everything.
Insane courage, I don't know what that had to do
How
with
about a
anything.
remake of Footloose, except it's Club Footloose? Club Footloose.
Well,
I'm club-footed.
I consider it insane courage because I don't know what way the fans would respond to me.
Everybody's loose. You're not going to the dance. Oh no, he'd be
I'm
Kevin Bacon.
footed, you asswipe.
All right. Okay. Club Footloose. We want to dance, Dad. Well, listen, Eric, good for you. In plain sight, adding something more to your resume. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Eric. I'm enjoying your acting career, and I'm going to talk to Mr. Danny Zucker. I'm going to see if there's any interest over there. I'm going to...
Cougar Town?
Well, Cougar Town, but let's hope that stays on the air so we can get Eric into next season.
Yeah.
And you do know more writers. I mean, John Strauss was a writer. You know him.
Right. All right. Well, let's see. I would like to see...
Oh, wait a minute. Tim Stack
Oh, yeah.
is writing for
What?
Raising Hope.
He is?
Yeah.
I could get Eric on that. Yeah, Tim owes me.
Let's get him in that.
I'll have to call in a favor on that. But I want more than a minute. That's just so...
I'm telling you, somebody's got to build a whole...
Character.
Right. And an episode around Eric.
Eric, I'm going to see if I can get you like 3 or 4 minutes on a show.
I'm surprised you still want to have anything to do with Tim since he does segments for Leno.
Oh, please. Well, I don't mind it, Tim.
People
does
have
that.
to work.
Yeah, I mean, how many people are knocking on Tim's door? No, seriously, Tim's a huge talent. And he writes on all these hit shows.
Yeah.
He's fantastic. And I've worked with him, and maybe he would write something for Eric that would be a little meatier. We've had Tina Fey on the show. What about Eric?
30 Rock?
30 Rock, like he could be Alec Baldwin's boss, like a network guy. That you'd play, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow.
Not too thrilled with that.
Yeah.
What if that guy's British? A lot of these network guys are British.
Not one of my favorite shows.
Oh, you don't like 30 Rock. So you're not going to even do a show that you don't like.
I mean, I would do it, but I mean, I wasn't a fan of Friends before I did it, but after that, I've been watching every episode.
You're very difficult. Why don't you give us a list of what you watch?
Well, how about this? Let's narrow it down. What TV show would you most want to be in?
Oh, well, that's a hard one because there's a lot that I would like to be a part of.
Top 5.
If you want Dancing with the Stars, I know Tom Bergeron. I could probably get you on that.
No, I don't want to be on that.
Next season.
I can't get you into this season.
I can't stand that show.
Okay. Well, what show would you like? What is your favorite? And I'll work on that.
Well, I mean, Whitney's, if it returns, I know it's
Whitney.
Whitney, we could get him on. We know
All right.
Whitney.
I'll work on that. Whitney. That's something doable, I think. She owes me.
The other show she writes for Two
Broke Girls.
Right. Whitney with Eric. A shower scene. She could be one of the guys like she cheats with. All right. I'll contact Whitney, see what I can get going.
All right.
All right. Later. Congratulations, by the way.
You're not going to let me try to...
Try what?
The kid's voice.
He wants to do his kid's voice for you.
Okay. I wasn't looking for that one, but I wanted to hear British or a Wigger, but go ahead. Let me hear a kid's voice.
Well, this is in hopes maybe there's some Disney projects or something.
Oh.
Like a cartoon. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Stern. My brother listens to your show all the time. He says that you're pretty mean to a guy named Eric, the actor.
Well, that's pretty creepy. That's a creepy kid. Do you think that sounds like a kid?
Oh, I could...
That sounds like a pedophile who's talking to a kid, which I think you could play.
Hey, little boy. Want a Kit Kat?
Well, Fred, you're a voice guy. What did you think of that?
That was really weak.
Was it?
Really
I mean, it did sound a little bit like a kid. Let me hear some more of that.
Johnny's heard me do better.
All right. Well, Johnny's not a casting agent.
Yeah, Johnny should carry a tape recorder all the time. Though.
Isn't that the Dougie the Puggy voice?
No, I've never really did it.
I never gave voice to the pug.
What'd you think of his kid voice? You're good.
It wasn't very good. It started off, and then it just became Eric.
Right. Yeah, after a while, he becomes Eric.
Well, he can't take the breaths out. See, that's
Right, the problem is, Howard, no matter what voice he does, he has to stop to take a breath.
Right.
Right. Midway.
Hell, oh. Are you Simba the Lion King?
Hey, meanwhile, you guys are laughing. Eric's got three
Eric's
shows
got
under his
three
belt.
shows under his belt.
Let's see your resume. You're not kidding.
Oh, someone just gave an idea. What about another writer that you know, Mike Judge?
Oh, I do know Mike.
Well,
And
you
he
want to
owes
be in
me.
Beavis and Butthead?
Hey.
Yes.
I would love to see that. All right. Well, I'll get word out. Don't worry. I'm sure the word is getting out right now. Mike listens every morning. All right. I feel like Tia Carrera. Eric, I got to go.
And Shirley's not there to put in the...
good to go.
Yeah, whenever I talk to Eric, I
Fill
want
up the
Shirley.
spots.
Yeah, Eric likes that idea, Howard. That'd be a good episode. Beavis and Butthead act like, guys in wheelchairs, like midgets in wheelchairs, and they get chicks to be
Because
nice
they
to
want to
them.
get up to the front of everything.
Right. They meet Eric, and they see all these chicks like Tia Carrera being nice to him. And then Beavis and Butthead figure out that if they hang out with Eric, they'll get chicks.
So we'll talk to Mike Judge.
Yeah, I got an idea for this.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Eric. Congratulations again. I'd love to see him in on Sons of Anarchy, where he's like he rides a motorcycle.
On a motorcycle?
Yeah. What do you think of that? You think that'd be good?
I would love to see it.
Yeah, like cool. Or he works for a circus, gets shot out of a cannon. Boom.
See, I'm telling you, there's a great CSI or something in here.
Yeah. All right, Eric. All right, talk to you later. Hello?
Eric, did you go?
I guess I think he's gone.
Oh.
All right. That's for the best. All right, I got to take a break, it turns out. And then I got a million things to get to. Wow, look who's on the phone. Eric the Midget every day.
Jeez. What does he want today?
I think he's trying, you know, his episode of In Plain Sight. I saw this.
He's drumming up ratings for future work?
Well, no, I heard this on Howard 100 News. Thank God for them. It turns out, despite Eric being on In Plain Sight, it got lower ratings.
Oh, dear.
They were looking for a ratings boost.
Oh, no.
Eric's taking it, I think, hard because he's blaming himself for the low ratings. But he shouldn't.
You're wrong. That's what Eric's going to tell you.
I'm wrong.
We're wrong. The news is wrong. Everybody's wrong.
What am I wrong about?
Numbers, I guess.
I don't know anything about the numbers.
He'll tell you that he sent me an email this morning. He'll tell you the numbers and how everybody hears off and that we have it in for him.
Okay. Eric, tell me.
Well, for starters, why do you keep flip-flopping with the damn nickname?
All right. Eric the actor.
Eric the extra.
Yeah, by the way, David Spade's name for Eric is brilliant. Eric the extra. And by the way, Spade's another guy who could get Eric on the show.
That's true.
Spade, step up. How about
Don't just name him, employ him.
What's the name of David Spade's show?
Oh God.
2.5 Men, right?
No.
What's he on?
No.
Rules of Engagement.
Rules of Engagement.
Oh. Rules of Engagement.
It just escaped me.
Isn't he making like $1 million an episode on 2.5 Men?
Not 2.5 Men.
The thing is, though, with that show, it's not one of CBS's able shows. They keep flip-flopping with that one.
That's why they need you.
Keep it on and then take it off. They keep it on and take it off. Like tonight.
Do they take it on and take it off?
What does he care about that?
He seems to be concerned about being on a hit show. All I know is...
Tomorrow night it's making its return after being off of air for a couple months.
Eric, we can't get you on hit shows.
Anyway, here's the facts. When Eric appeared on Fringe, the ratings were lower than usual. And it seems like whatever show he goes on... It's a trend. Yeah, In Plain Sight was lower than usual.
Right. Well, I know that Dream show. What was it called?
American Dream.
American Dream.
It was trying to stay on the air.
And it went off as soon as Eric was on.
And they hired Eric, yeah.
They took it immediately off.
Well, that one was decided before the episode aired. They were...
How about
Eric the Show Killer?
Yeah, that's it. That was the name I had. Eric the Show Killer.
That show was their series finale. That's what they were considering. It was already pretty much decided before it even aired.
All right, anyway, what do you want to say about In Plain Sight? Because I'm not spending a long time on the air with you this morning because you've been hogging the air all week. And
excuse me, how the hell did I hog the air yesterday? I was asleep.
You were on the show yesterday.
No, I was not.
Oh.
Unless I sleep-called you.
Seems like you've had a lot of airtime, though.
He has.
Yeah. Between the news department and our show. And
he's on every day.
He's on every day. And he's got to understand, I can't pick up on him every single day. I can't. What do you got there, Gary? Ratings?
The numbers, yeah.
Okay, let me take a look. In Plain Sight. Okay. The week before Eric's episode, 4.01 million. The week of Eric's episode, 3.76 million. So there was a drop. Yeah.
What happened there, Eric?
It's the Eric curse.
But according to a reply email that Mr. Strauss himself sent me, he said that there was, in one demographic, there was good numbers and the network was pleased.
They were number one in a particular demo. I think it was men 25 to 54. You know, number one in the cars.
Those are probably our fans. You know what I mean? Because we have men 25 to 54.
But Eric, you see overall the show was down from the previous week.
Are you attributing that to Eric's performance?
I don't know.
Yeah. It just seems to be the curse of Eric.
It's not an accusation. It's a fact. The ratings are down from the week
And so
before.
far, every show Eric's been on has gone down.
They certainly haven't gone up.
Right.
To me, if the network executives are fine with it, you.
Right.
Now you're officially an actor.
All right, Eric. Well, congratulations then, I guess.
Thank you.
All right. That's Eric the actor or Eric the extra.
Eric the extra.
It's true. He's not quite an actor yet. Eric the extra. Well, Eric, congrats. And I'm working on getting you on another show. Don't worry. I want you on more shows. And if any other shows are listening right now and want lower ratings, please get in touch with us.
Yes, if you're looking for a ratings drop, you got too many.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to be consistently low rated. Eric will bring up your ratings eventually, but give him more of a
He'll
part.
give you a good demographic.
Right. You'll get men 25 to 54. All right, Eric. Thank you.
All right.
And have a good day.
And you're not on next week, right?
No, I will be in Tampa, Florida, doing... You know what? This schedule is wacky. I mean, you know, everyone goes, hey, Howard, you have so much vacation time. You're not on the radio. I go, no, I'm busy working another job.
Right. You've taken a second job.
I haven't experienced any vacation yet. I said to my wife, listen,
You're like a Jamaican.
Yeah, I said, every vacation I'm working. I said, this is fun for a year, maybe. I mean, kinda. But I think I'm done after this year.
I said early on, I didn't say it to you.
No.
I said when he realizes when he's off, he's working.
Yeah.
It's going to get to him.
Like I'm getting on a plane next week, which I hate.
But it's not for fun.
No. And then I get there and I don't know, it's not fun at all. And I'm gaining weight because I don't even work out because I don't want to get sick.
It's not fun.
Why didn't you tell me this? No, you sat there quietly.
You had already signed the deal before you told me.
All right. Well, that's a mistake. I should have come to you earlier.
No, normally the week before Easter, isn't that normally your week off anyway?
Yeah, but it's not a week off anymore.
Well, yeah, but I mean...
Hey, that's another thing.
You can't see him, but he'll still be working.
Yeah, I had to train. I had a. Yeah, people write, oh, I can't believe you're not working. I go, no, I am working. But it'll all pay off in May when I'm on TV.
And everybody gets to see you.
Everyone gets to see me. In all my judging glory.
Were you watching The Voice Monday night?
Why?
Because they aired a commercial for America's Got Talent that featured you in it.
Really?
Oh, that's cool.
Including showing like a preview of you sitting at the judging table saying yes to someone.
Yeah, of course I knew that, Eric.
Wow.
I watched it 4 times. You think I'm any different than you? I get excited when I see me.
Don't you watch your own episodes? Of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I wasn't sure if you watched The Voice or not.
Yeah, I know. I normally watch The Voice, but I paid extra attention because I knew my promo was coming up. But you got to admit, Eric, it's exciting when you see me there in all my glory.
Yeah, I was wondering what one of the stops that was that they used for that.
What?
Oh, where was I?
What location?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? Tony Coburn just asked me. She goes, "Do you know what location that was?" And I go, "How? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they did.
They all look alike.
Nobody sits and consults me." But yeah, it was my first appearance as a judge. Like you saw me at my judging table. It was very, very exciting, and I am so commanding as a judge, Robin.
Well, I wish you were wearing robes.
I know. But I was even for a 34. When I'm judging, I'm very hot.
Very hot.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't want to do it next season, I'm willing to take over.
Yeah.
We will submit that to the NBC Universal people.
I'm sure I'll get sucked into doing next season. If it's, if everyone likes it and the executives like it, and they want me, I know I'll end up doing it again, but man, I tell you, you don't get. I mean, it's a constant.
You'll have
schedule.
winter vacation. That's what you'll have.
Right, winter vacation. That's the only thing. Like I decided to slow down in my career,
You're not slowing down.
I'm not. I see that. I thought I was.
You go and take another full job.
Yeah. Full job. When I'm doing the job, when I'm there, and Eric has been witness to this, he came to one of the taping. I'm very happy. I like doing it. It's just getting me there.
Yeah, but then you look and go, where's my vacation?
I know. And then, like, it doesn't help when I open up the newspaper today and I see that some JetBlue pilot went berserk. And he came out of the cockpit and started screaming about, the Middle East, bombs.
Israel and... what was the other company?
Iran.
Iran?
Yeah, he started screaming about Iran, Iraq, everything.
Yeah, I'm like, fly the plane.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about international affairs. You can't do anything about it.
Those people were lucky, too, because not only did they... On the plane, they had a off-duty pilot who stepped into the cockpit and took over for him.
And secured the door.
Secured the door.
From the pilot.
And locked out the pilot, which didn't make me feel any better. I didn't know they could lock out the pilot. That was... And then all the people on the plane were going to a security convention, which is a bunch of guys who know how to, like, put you in a chokehold and knock you out.
I wondered why all those guys looked so big and burly.
They're at a security convention.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean...
Because they were headed to Vegas.
Wrong plane to go berserk on.
Didn't they tell him who his passengers were?
No, they chokehold the guy. And the pilot was super strong. Like, imagine I have to subdue a pilot. The guy was super strong. He broke through 2 pair of plastic handcuffs, this pilot.
Wow. So even after they subdued him, he was a problem.
Oh, yeah. His hands are behind his back. He's in those plastic handcuffs, which, if you've ever seen them, they're pretty sturdy.
But why plastic?
They use those on planes to subdue passengers, so they can't sue you for hurting their wrists. So all of a sudden, the guy breaks through the plastic handcuffs twice.
Oh, that sounds like someone that's on something.
Yeah, well, they belted him. Then they took a belt, and they wrapped belts around him and kept him, like, they sat on him.
But what you're not saying is it was passengers.
Yeah, who subdued him.
Who, one guy said he looked like he was going to try to open the side door.
Yeah, great.
And the guy said, I'm not letting that go down. And so he jumped in. Several other passengers jumped in and took this guy down.
And the rule is you want your pilot having a wife and kids. Supposedly, I think that's what's driving him nuts, the wife and kids.
Well, they asked the wife. And she said she had no idea what was wrong with him. I said,
they never do.
Way to be close.
Yeah, they never do know.
You don't know what's going on with your husband.
I can figure it out. He can't stand her. He's ready to jump out of a plane.
You have no idea that your husband's about to go berserk?
Yeah, no problem. Gee whiz.
The first thing he did, which was really crazy, was he started just flipping controls in the cockpit.
Yeah.
And the co-pilot was really smart. They're crediting him with being a hero because he talked the guy into going to the bathroom.
Right, and then they got him out of the cockpit. Yeah. I really enjoyed reading that this morning. I'm on my way to Tampa.
You want your pilot to be stable.
Hey, is Tampa like a very dangerous city? Because people are telling me don't leave your hotel in Tampa.
I don't know exactly what the crime rate is in Tampa.
Someone told me it's crazy there, but... people just fill me with all kinds of joy before I have to go somewhere because they know I'm such a world traveler.
Yeah, I've only been to Tampa, I think, once. So I don't know.
What were you doing there?
I have, my mom has relatives there.
No. Hey, Ronnie, you know anything about Tampa?
Well, just to ease your mind a little bit, the venue we're going to is not in Tampa.
Oh, is that right?
It's in St. Petersburg.
Oh, how far is that?
A nice
Which
place.
is really nice.
Yeah.
Then why are we going to Tampa?
Well, we're flying into Tampa.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And then you're getting the hell out of there.
Is Tampa fucked up?
I've been to Tampa. It's not bad.
Yeah, I don't know what everyone's
been there.
talking. People
It's
keep
nice.
telling me it's really, really bad there.
Oh, no. I've been there. It's really nice.
Yeah.
They got some nice they got some nice clubs there and everything.
And
It's really
because,
nice.
you go to strip club.
No, not strip
He was
club.
about to say nice malls.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the
Well,
club.
that's
see,
a good indication.
See, you're laughing already, and you don't even let me talk, okay? The club that I went to, the Blue Martini, is in a mall.
Blue Martini.
It's a club. It's not a strip club. It's a regular club.
Meanwhile, wherever I go to what city, I get in trouble, because I'm honest. I went to St. Louis. I said lovely things about the people, the talent, everything, right? I said all kinds of nice stuff. The one thing I said is, out my window is that arch that they have, the gateway to the Midwest, the St. Louis Arch. And I said, it's just not impressive. I didn't like it. Big articles all over St. Louis. Howard Stern disses our city.
Well, you know how people are about where they live.
You know, there's a ride in that thing. There's a,
yeah, I heard.
You get in this little tube.
Great.
And it goes up. Goes up to the top.
Wow.
With 5 people in it.
That's what I want to do. But, yeah, I was looking at the thing. I wasn't that impressed, so I said to Robin, I'm not that impressed. And Robin kind of goofed on it, too. And it was like, you know, here. Howard Stern loves talent in St. Louis, but has nothing nice to say about city. Meanwhile, I said a ton of nice things. I said he used to go visit my daughter there, and we'd always had a good time. But no, this is how it comes out in the newspaper. Shock Jock and America's Got Talent Judge Howard Stern praised the talent at St. Louis's audition for the show, but lambasted our fine city itself. Stern took to the airwaves with his SiriusXM radio show yesterday morning to talk about his weekend in St. Louis and the auditions at the fabulous Fox Theater. Stern was there judging. Yeah, I also mentioned that when you drive downtown, there's absolutely no traffic because it looks like the city's just kind of abandoned.
Yeah, it was very, very quiet place.
Yeah, and no one knows that? I'm the only one who pointed that out?
That's typical of sort of Midwestern cities. On a weekend, they're empty.
Weekend?
We weren't there. We were there during the week.
It was during the weekend?
Yeah.
It was empty?
It was quiet.
Oh, dear.
It was very quiet.
Stern then went on to say that after being jiffering around the city all weekend, you know, I was there partially of the weekend. He concluded it looked and seemed to be in worse shape than Detroit. The showman said he asked his driver if there was ever any traffic in town, and he was told there is some occasionally when there's a Cardinals game. But disrespecting what he saw at the St. Louis dismal downtown wasn't enough for Stern, who tossed in some jabs about our town's proud centerpiece, the Gateway Arch. Stern said he didn't get it and thought it looked strange, situated on the landscape all by itself. He and his radio sidekick, Robin Quivers, said they wondered if the arch was a McDonald's commercial gone wrong. Hey, I'm like the only person who ever saw it and wasn't impressed. It's not that impressive, that's all.
Yeah, all it is a big...
It's a big
arch.
Yeah, it's half the McDonald's.
No, it's huge.
No, but I mean, there's 2 humps in McDonald's.
Right, there's only one hump.
Honestly, it looks, I mean, from my only, it looked about the same size as the McDonald's arch. Didn't seem that big, you know.
I think it was pretty big.
Yeah, it didn't seem that impressive to me, that's all. And,
no, I mean, it was...
I mean, look, this is my country, too. I want everything to be impressive, but let's be honest. It's not exactly something you're going to spend all day looking at.
The one cool thing about it that I thought about St. Louis was one end of the city has the baseball field in the city, and the other end has the football field.
Yeah, it's in the city.
Right in the city.
Yeah, when would you ever see that?
Well, you see that in Baltimore.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And Chicago also, I think. Also
and Tampa, I don't know, you know, all of a sudden I'm going there. I don't know anything about Tampa. People started with me, oh, don't leave your hotel in Tampa.
Tampa's nice.
Well, there's only 2 places to avoid.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
College Hill and Tampa Heights.
Well, we're not going to be there, I'm sure.
What is that, the ghetto?
Well, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know Florida or Tampa at all, but they say College Hill is a neighborhood well known for gang activity, drive-by shootings, carjacking, burglaries.
Yeah, but isn't that
and in Tampa Heights, it was listed as the 17th most dangerous neighborhood in the nation.
Wow.
Yeah, but doesn't
your chance of being a victim of crime is 1 in 9.
Yeah, I was planning on going to those 2 places.
Yeah, but doesn't every city have a ghetto?
Of course. Of course.
He's staying in that area.
Yeah, they're putting me up there.
Those are the 2 places you don't want to be.
That's how you know you're doing bad on America's Got Talent, if they book you a room.
Right.
In the 17th most dangerous place.
One thing I got to say about St. Louis, that hotel is amazing.
Yeah,
that
nice.
Four Seasons. Yeah, it was
nice.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So there, you said something nice about St. Louis.
Oh, please. I go to St. Louis. I used to go for 4 years. My daughter went to college there, and I was there all the time. Always had a good time. Ridiculous.
Now, before you hang up on me.
Oh, you're still there?
Yes, I am. The episode re-airs tomorrow night at 11 o'clock East Coast time and West Coast, and 10 o'clock on Central time.
You know what? I would rather be in a city with gang members outside my window over bands playing, like what happened to me in Austin, Texas, at that South by Southwest festival. I could not sleep.
You say that now, but gangs can get pretty loud.
I'd rather hear people talking than
music?
Yep. Gangs love me, Robin. I'm beloved by gangs. They see me as the ultimate bad boy. They're like, yeah, we be bad, but look at this guy. It's a direct quote from one of the gang.
Yeah, but then you get that crossfire going in the drive-bys.
Yeah.
Could be dangerous.
I was reading about the mob. You talk about gangs, you know, the Cosa Nostra, the Mafia. There's a trial now going on. Some guy's considered a snitch, and he's snitching out all the former mob bosses. And this one of the guys they murdered was a cop. And the reason they murdered him, not because he, like, double-crossed the mob or he investigated the mob, because the guy happened to marry one of these mob guys' wives after he got a divorce from her.
Right.
And they just killed him. Stupid.
He didn't do anything to the woman? He just
No,
married her.
He just married her.
That's crazy.
If you're that bummed out, kill your wife. Don't kill the guy who married her. What did he do wrong?
Well, as long as she's not married, he has a chance.
Right. Well, the mob guy got bummed out and just said, hey, why don't you just go kill him? Teach my wife a lesson. And they just
while
do
she's
it.
grieving, I'll get her back.
And the guys who killed him didn't even know he was a cop, and they didn't even know what he had done wrong. They don't even question
They
it.
don't question it.
Because they want to get into the mob, and they want to be made men.
What I need you to do is to kill this gentleman.
They go, really?
He says, go kill him, please.
Any reason why?
Don't worry about it.
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions.
Asshole.
Eric, would you play a mobster?
I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Wow.
Why not? That sounds like fun.
Why would you think about that?
Well, for starters, I guess I'd have to play an Irish mobster because
Why?
because that's my heritage.
Yeah, but so what? No one can tell you're Irish.
Oh, my God, you're so hung up on things.
If someone told me you were Italian, I could believe that.
And then, how often, Howard, do you read your mentions on Twitter?
Not a lot. Twitter bums me out, man. In fact, even Ralph was telling me, he said, I'd never retweet anything I do again. Ralph said to it. Ralph?
I don't retweet anything that anyone asks me to retweet.
You could be Little Luciano. What do you think? Like an all little cast.
Yeah.
Like little Johnny Fratto. Not that Johnny's father was in the mob.
Well,
Louis Fratto. Little Louis Fratto.
Actually, it's kind of interesting you say that because Johnny told me that his son, without next to youngest son, without any prompting from Johnny and his girlfriend.
Robin is making faces at me while you talk. I just want you to know that.
Why are you off on this tangent?
I want you. If you can keep things short, no pun intended.
So that
When you tell a long story, Eric, it's lethal.
what makes it longer is you get over me.
All right, start
Let me
again.
finish.
All right, finish. But don't start all over again.
I won't.
All right.
He said that my portrayal on the episode of In Plain Sight reminded him of Johnny.
Okay.
Thank you.
What did he say?
I don't know. I think it was betrayal.
Couldn't he play like Little Al Capone?
Yeah.
Look here, she.
Little Caesar, wasn't
Little
there?
Caesar, right here. Look here, she. Hey, Eric, say this. Look here, she. You guys are going to go in there and rob that bank.
You dirty rat.
You dirty rat.
Actually, now I can do a British accent like you were
All
asking.
right, let me hear you do a British accent.
Good day, Governor. You want to go to the pub for some fish and chips?
Well, that's good. You've been working on something. When did you work that out?
Just which part of that was British?
All of it. Fish and chips. Hello, Governor.
Maybe the accent itself wasn't on, but the phrase.
Yeah, why would you want to get the accent on?
Hello, Governor.
For a second, I was in London. You kind of transported me. You are good. You are Eric the actor. I was wrong about you. I'm warning you. Why wouldn't you play a mobster? I mean,
These are the most fun roles.
Because he's born Irish. I mean, first of all, the guy I'm walking is Australian. He plays an American. I mean, no one knows.
That's acting.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there. It's like I got to talk sense into this guy. What kind of actor is he?
Every morning on here, I play a guy that's hated, and I'm actually a nice guy in real life.
Yeah, that's his new thing.
I know. He's being a character when he's on with us.
But the reason why I asked about your mentions on Twitter was because I have tweeted some things, and I've included your Twitter name in them, including one to Danny Zucker and Sarah Hyde.
Yeah, Beth said she's been corresponding with... Beth was completely beside herself because she doesn't know, Eric from the show or anything. She just sees this guy who's got multiple handicaps and stuff.
Yeah.
And he wrote her this tweet. She said, this is just more evidence of how vicious my fans are. So Eric writes Beth a tweet saying, I want you to know that I donated $100 to North Shore Animal League.
I included your Twitter name in that.
Yeah, and I don't read it enough, so I miss out on all this.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? I don't really see this. Because I don't know how to go back and read everything. It disappears after a while. They clear it out. So Beth says, she wrote him back, oh, thank you, Eric the actor, or, whatever. And then the fans viciously start attacking Eric. You know what? It's nice. Fine, you gave money to animals. Don't put the amount. You jerk. You're looking for... Whoa, why don't you put all the amounts down, you moron? Vicious.
Some people didn't believe me.
What?
Some of the tweets, they said they didn't believe that I really did that.
Right. It does affect me, all the negativity. It's just like, wow.
I know that the creators of Twitter and the creators of Facebook, they created these social networks for people to talk nice and friendly to each other, not to be, harassed. And that's what
Eric.
They created it to make money.
Eric, they created it so people could get in touch with each other.
Right.
They didn't decide that they should all be nice.
Well, maybe they didn't know their instrument would turn into such a tool for negativity. That's what Eric's saying, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, I have a statistic, a fact for you. Marlon Brando was not Italian. And he played one of the greatest Italian mobsters of all time, Don Corleone.
I thought the last name was an Italian last name. Okay.
No.
Brando was, believe it or not Italian.
No. The surname is German.
Oh, okay.
Eric, you act as if you think that's never happened.
No. Eric's very confused about acting.
Not really.
No, you kind of are. I mean, you don't understand that. Even if you played a meth-addicted child pornographer, that people would not think you were that. They understand you're playing a role.
Right.
They get it.
Yes, but what you don't get is, your fans, not to all their, a lot of your fans aren't playing with 51 cards in their decks.
Oh, they only have what?
51 cards in their decks?
A lot of your fans don't have 51 cards in.
How many cards are in a deck, Robin?
52.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
Oh,
off by
foiled again. 51 cards. A lot of my fans have 51 cards in their
They
deck.
only have the 51.
faulty metaphor.
That's right. All right. Very good, Eric. It's enough of you today. You've had a long enough time on the air, and we will watch the...
Don't know why I've always heard 51 card pickup.
You don't know why? Because you don't hang around with anyone. All right, Eric. Listen, I wish you luck with the replay of In Plain Sight, and thank you for the call.
Okay. One last thing. Is Ronnie still in there?
He left, but he's still listening.
Well, I was going to say, he said that very few cities have their stadiums actually in the city. San Francisco has AT&T Park right in the city.
All right. Thank you.
You could tweet him that.
Thanks, Eric.
All right. Have a great week.
Yes, you too. Eric the actor. Eric the extra.
I think he never wants to go because we're the only people he really talks to.
Yeah. I think that's it. Like the rest of the day has no contact with humanity. Like that was his contact for the day. Now he's back on Twitter.
Yeah, it's all virtual from here on out.
Yeah. He's social networking the rest of the day.